go live with that one. Kind of do that little. Close enough. Sure, why not? So, hello, everybody. God. Well, like normal, I guess. It's like shit. Ugh. Yeah. So anyway, before we begin, somebody already jumped off. They're like, "Yeah, fuck you, fuck that guy." Obviously, I'm not going to do this. I got to figure out what I'm doing. Hang on. I'm gonna start something new. Not because I need to, but because I want to. Oh, good evening, brother. Yeah, man. It's been a minute since I've done one of these. It goes back and forth where, like, you know, it seems like I'm getting less and less doing these, but I'm not. No, sir, I'm not. It's just life's busy. I just filmed a music video for a band, and I have to be editing that because, you know, that's a paid job. That's how that works. So, got to do that. But I thought I'd take a break and just try to fix my mustache, whatever. Take a break and do a little more painting. But I'm going to do something different. I'm going to start something else. Not because I'm done with that one, because I'm not even close, obviously. I'm going to go the same size. But only because, what's that? Frosting? But only because, I don't know. I just, I want to give this one a rest. It's not coming out the way I want. What was that, frosting? Did the fucking kids eat cupcakes on my fucking paintings? It's like, oh, we don't have a table. We better use the fucking paintings. Thanks, kids. Appreciate that. But, frosting. Oh, you hate editing. Yeah. Well, yeah, editing's annoying. Beer reviews, you don't have multiple angles, though. You have a single angle, if I'm not mistaken, on all your reviews. I don't tend to see many angles. I'm not belittling your editing. Editing's garbage no matter what. You have to chop. The difference is if you have one angle, like, it's a little bit easier in the sense of you're just kind of, okay, well, this is dumb. I'm going to cut that whole part out and clip it to here. And then I'm going to flash like a picture of this and cover up that or whatever. You know what I mean? Doing a music video in the sense of how it's vastly different is like you have 62 beer reviews in a folder to upload. When I do the video filming for bands, I have anywhere from 25, which is very fucking rare. In fact, I don't honestly think I've ever had 25, up to, 40 individual video tracks, takes, lined up, that I then have to go through and go, this is all garbage, throw it away. This is great, keep it. And then I have to decide all the keeper moments, narrow that down to the best of the best, and the top 5 stay, and the rest is trashed. And then I cut those down, and it takes a week and a half, 2 weeks, and it's garbage. It is like different than my movie reviews because I don't have the one angle, and I prefer that by far because then I'm just like, okay, well, I say a bunch there, and that's stupid. So I hate that. I'll just cut that part out. That's way easier than going. You burn your brain out when you have to see. You're listening to the same song 40 times, and I got a new black, by the way. Yeah, I went and bought a new black because my old one was out. But you listen to the same song, you're talking 3, 4, 5 minute song, but you have to listen to it. You have to line it up with the actual track, make sure everybody's on cue. And then you have to hear it hundreds and hundreds of times while mixing the music video to it in the next week and a half to 2 weeks. And it just kind of numbs your brain when you're editing it, from the different angles, that it sucks because you have to literally stop after you make a couple, 3 or 4 or 5 edits, you have to quit. You have to do something else, clear your mind, come right back to it and watch it again to make sure the edit doesn't look like garbage, you know? So when I'm editing these music videos, it's funny because my wife thinks I'm fucking off half the time. She'll come in here and I'll be like on YouTube for just a second and I'll just watch a stupid clip or something like that to kind of clear my brain. And I don't know where to fucking put this. I don't have any garbage. Anyway, but I'll be clearing my brain while editing. And she'll come in just right at that time. Like, I'll have been editing for 3 or 4 hours and then I'll need to clear my brain, jump over, watch a quick video. You know, mixing the music video parts, elements, clear my brain. She comes in, she's like, oh, you thought you were editing? You're not even doing, you're just fucking off. And I'm all, just timing. Then I go back to the video, clear my brain, watch the edit and go, oh, fuck, oh, that is garbage. Why am I alive? Fuck. And then I go through, you know, the 30 remaining tracks and God, it takes forever. I do prefer like my movie reviews and shit because it's much easier and less time consuming, but it still sucks. It's boring is what it is. And that's the thing, you know, boring as fuck. And I hate it. I don't hate it, but I hate it. Because it's boring as fuck. Filming is great, especially, you know, if it's a band you like, you know, or, you know, these guys were new. I'd never encountered them before, but they were cool guys and we all got along and splendiferously, and it was good times. But that might be too fucking dark. God dang it. But you know, it's fun doing it. It's just like they were making the jokes like, man, we fucking hate this song now because you got to sit there and do it 20, 30 times in a row, you know. And it seems like that wouldn't be a big deal, but yeah, just it grates on your nerves after a while where you're like, oh god damn. Luckily I have 2 cameras, so I split it, and I'll usually have 2 camera guys on hand, myself and my PA, and when filming, so I'll have them running around to getting the opposite angle I'm getting, but either way I still get 3 shots per band member from 2 different angles, so that's 6 shots per band member period, you know. So if you have a 4-man band, it's 12 shots, you know. And then I will get individuals, and that's just from the shot of the sides. Then I get 2 shots at minimum, 2, maybe 3 per bandmate, individual, like just them, just soloing it, but the rest of the band's still playing in case they're in the background. But just in case they're still in it, but still it's solo based. And then that's still 2 different angles, so that'll be a minimum 4 more tracks, maybe 6 depending on what I feel is good or not. Then we get your medium shots, full band shots. You know, that's usually a single track, maybe 2, maybe 1 from each camera, slightly different angles across the room. Full, you know, wide angle. And then we go into the solos, which is like the up close, like stuff, things like that. The stuff that gets crazy. And then we get into that stuff. So, you know what? We're going to just wet this down. We're going to have a heyday with this shit. Fuck it. I'm not even worried about it. I just want to let my creativity freely flow. But I've been kind of having a hankering to do that again. And I don't know. That's why I just needed to do something different. Something else. My mind needs to needs a break from everything. It's been busy, you know. So, but dude, your beer reviews, man. Yeah, you're having that many backed up. I have like I don't know, 6 or 7 movie reviews I got a buddy of mine that I reviewed his film, and I reviewed it like a year ago. And I have not finished it. It's like 95% done. And he bugs me, I swear to God. He doesn't bug me, you know. He reminds me. And I'm like, God damn it, one day I'll finish it. And he's like, sure you will. And it's some pretty funny shit. I'm like, dude, I promise one day. One day will never come. We all know it. Oh, no. I don't want to chance that one getting fucked up. I don't really want to chance that one getting fucked up necessarily, but I'll turn you around at least. And then I'm not as worried about it getting fucked up. Well, I guess it's the same size, so I can just remove that one completely and not even worry about it at all. I don't know. I can't finish anything ever. It's terrible. But wow, I'm a real artist. I got this like tickle in my throat. I'm sucking dicks. No, it's from allergy shit, and my sinuses are draining all in my fucking throat last night really bad. And I was like, God dang it, this is great. So all day I've been like, Reg, I think I got the COVID. Now that Biden's in office, aren't we supposed to be like over the COVID? You know? Just release it as is. Fuck it. I have 1,617 edited beer reviews in a folder from the past 8 years of doing reviews. Jesus Christ. That is a lot. Yeah, I don't have that many. Probably I'll never have that many. I think, sir, you may have a problem. And if you didn't have a problem, I think after that many beer reviews, I think you may have a problem now. AA is an option. Just wear 8 masks, right? Oh, man. What the fuck? Why are you slop blopping shit all over me, bro? Whatever. But, yeah, I got to finish a few. Well, my problem with the review is, and I've learned this about myself, which sucks. Recently I learned this, and I do have to apologize to a few people in the end, that when I do things for friends, I'm very overcritical. Okay. And I don't feel confident in the product I finish. So the movie review, even though it's to par with quite a few that I've done, because some of mine aren't fucking hilarious. Some of them are pretty funny. Some of them on purpose aren't funny. You know, it just depends on what I'm doing it for. You know, his is kind of more of a straight review, not really necessarily meant to be hilarious or anything like that. You know, but I felt like I dropped the ball for it. I don't know why. It just kind of felt to me like I wasn't on my game. Even though I guess I was. It just, to me personally, and I think it was because it was a friend's film, and I'm not going to lie to him. I already told him, because he's like, no, man, don't worry about my feelings. That's what it is. I was like, no, fuck your feelings, dude. I don't give a crap about your feelings, bro. I'll let you know how I really think about it. You know, I don't suck up to anybody, you know? And just because you're my friend doesn't mean I'm not going to tell you that your movie does or doesn't suck if it sucks. You know, you don't get a free pass. And I expect the same in return, you know? And because I know I've made some stuff that was like, that wasn't the best. And I've released it, and I've told people, man, it was not the best. But, you know, I just wanted to say, hey, I did it. And bam, there it is. For better or worse, I did it. And, yeah. Sometimes you do have to just release and say, fuck it. You're right. So, and I have like, I don't know, 4 or 5 of them that are half edited, you know, halfway there. I just, when I don't know, I didn't get burned out, but I think part of it was when I was editing that one, and I felt like I wasn't going to do it right. I don't know. I just felt, I don't know how I felt, to be honest, but it was not a normal feeling of, yeah, I did it. Yay. I think I just kind of stepped back from all of them, you know, and took some time. And then I ended up releasing a couple of them that I had already had done, and they were just sitting there waiting, kind of. I had already released those, or I released those, and so it kind of seemed like I was snubbing him for a minute there when I wasn't. Because I was like, dude, I got yours almost done. And then I started releasing these other ones. And I was like, dude, no, I already had those done. It was just, they were waiting. But nah, this is a good break from the editing. It's going to get my mind off that for a few and help me kind of get back on track. I'm actually done with the primary film chops of the footage. Not all of it. It's not accurate. I'm done with quite a bit of the overall music video edit. Let's go for a band called Shadow Axe out of Enid, Oklahoma. They came down here. We had an abandoned church that we invaded legally. And we didn't mess it up or anything like that. You know, respectful of the people who allowed us to use it for location. And that was very nice. On a business sense, you always have to, you know, keep good business awareness around you, because you don't want to, you know, be known for being the wild asscock that, oh man, that guy, yeah, he used our location, but then fucked it up. And they had a huge orgy with goats, and it was weird. And no more of those days for me. I'm a married man now, and you know how it goes. And wife's like, no more goat orgies. I'm like, I guess no more goat orgies. But let's cough on it. That'll dry it. But yes. I have no idea what I'm really going for here today. I just want it to flow. I just want to relax. Let it happen. Let it happen. You know? Kind of let this shit feel itself out, bro. You know? I don't even know how I'm feeling anymore. You know, it's a weird thing. I've just been kind of, I don't know, lately. The world's such a strange place. Remove malicious apps from my phone. Well, thanks, Yahoo Mail reminder. And actually, I've got to create a Plague Doctor to add a few scenes, to finish adding a few scenes into the video, which will look really good. So far, so good, though. You know, they wanted a basic performance video. So far, it looks pretty good. I'm happy with it. Something comes to mind. Always shaky your paint. You don't always have to talk like an idiot, though. That's just kind of something I do. A little special, just for me. A little special ed, just for me. You know, red and gray is a pretty combination of colors. I've never understood why. Maybe it's just me that thinks that. I don't know. But I've always loved the red-gray combo. That is for sure. I'm kind of tired tonight, too, because I woke up early. Well, woke up with the kids and got them off to school like normal, but I didn't go back and take a nap. And last night I couldn't sleep like normal. So usually I get up because I don't fucking sleep at night. And I get up, send the kids off to school, and crash out for a couple hours and hop up and Get my day started. My day started. But not so much last night. A little bit of.
Mama, you've been smoking for about an hour.
She's playing. They're playing the Fortnite, but my wife apparently wasn't playing with Kyra. She says, "Mom."
Okay, if we die instantly, we'll play it too. Then we'll play it.
Oh my God, you guys are wieners. I live in a house full of hot dogs. Wieners. Big old pile of wiener dogs. So, oh man. Not even really, like I said. I don't even know. I'm just letting creativity do its job. I love red gray, I love red black, I love red white black. They're all great color combinations. And in the horror art world, you know, it is what it is. And when I get too organized in what I do, I have to take a step back. Let the chaos do its job. You know, I gotta let the chaos live, or the chaos will find its own way out. That's never good. So you gotta kind of remember that. A huge reason I do art is to express that, to get that shit out of my dome nugget. And I always encourage other people, especially people with mental illnesses, problems, socializing, anger issues, anything of that sort. I always encourage people, man, fucking try art. And it doesn't matter if it's painting stuff or if it's sculpting or anything like that. The problem is if you have anger management problems, anger issues and stuff like that, well, you're going to get mad. You're going to punch the shit out of stuff and you're going to tear shit up and you're going to get pissed and you're going to be like, no, fuck that. It's garbage. I hate it. I'm terrible at this. Oh yeah, you're going to think that, but no. That'll make you one of the better ones, you know? And that's like the whole tortured artist thing. Everybody, oh, tortured artists. Oh my God, they're so tortured. Ah. That's kind of why that happens. It's because they're fucking pissed off and they hate themselves and they hate the world and they're just mad at everything. And it's just like a clusterfuck. Anyway, the point I'm making is, it helps because if your aggressions are being taken out in your art, regardless if it ends up remaining a painting or remaining a sculpture or remaining whatever and doesn't just end up a pile of crap on the ground. If it ends up being something, then, you know, regardless of if it ends up being something, I mean, you're able to channel that anger out, get the bad feelings out and get that kind of crap out here versus you're at McDonald's and, you know, you flip out. And, you know, fun story, true story time. Ready for this? Years ago, when I worked out heavily, and this has nothing to do with testosterone. I wasn't like roid raging. So you already know where the story's going. Me and my buddy Relic, my bass guitarist, we would work out heavily, and then we would jog/run about 2 miles, about 1.5 miles one way to the McDonald's here. And I would always get 2 McDoubles, plain, no cheese, nothing like that for the protein, you know. And that was the fittest I ever was, by the way. So every single day I would get 2 McDoubles. Fucking seriously, the most fit I'd ever been in my life. That was when I was 170, 175, just pure fucking muscle and shit like that. So anyway, that's when I'd pack on 50 grams of protein from the jog up there. Anyway, so we'd work out for about 2 hours straight. Then we'd run all over McDonald's, get a couple of burgers, and we'd walk back. And so this particular day, we had a show just that weekend before. And I get very angry a lot. Not so much anymore. My anger issues have subsided. But keep in mind, this is shit, 12 years ago now. We had a show in Enid, Oklahoma, just the weekend before, and honey mustard. And I know I'm saying this so people are going to fuck with me now with honey mustard. Oh, for some reason I can't hear you speaking. Oh, can you hear me now? Is my phone fucking up? You might have to go over on YouTube. Can you hear me now? No? I think my phone's jacked up. I've known this honey mustard for a bit, right? Maybe that's why everybody's bouncing out of my Facebook right now. You know what? Hold on a minute. Hang on a minute. Nope, nothing. What? Okay, hang on. My phone is fucked up. This is stupid. What does that say? That says, hold on a minute. Oh, I can't set that there. No, I think she left. No, she didn't leave. All right, hang on. Watch this. Anyway, so the honey mustard thing goes like this. While I tell her to go over to YouTube. Oh my God. 1 second. Now, we have that show, and I hate honey mustard with a passion, right? YouTube.com/God in a machine. She knows it. She's been there before. Oh, it's backwards. It's backwards. Go over there. Can't believe it's backwards. I had to write that the other way. Anyway. But the point of the story goes like this. I became hateful about this honey mustard thing because the guy, it was like 2:30 in the morning, and we were at Carl's Jr. 2:30 in the morning, and I was like, man, I just need some honey, some mustard, and some ketchup for my food, because that's how I eat my food. My French fries with honey, my burgers with ketchup and mustard. And this dude's like, okay. It was a Mexican gentleman who I am assuming didn't speak much English. Okay. So I get it. And keep in mind the lobby's closed, but the drive-thru's open. And I become belligerently mad because it was honey mustard. So I'm sitting there and I'm like, man, what the fuck? And the line's huge, by the way, because our show just let out. And like all the kids went there because there's no place that's open at the time. And so, you know, I jump out of the fucking car and I have the honey mustard. I said, whoo! Hit their fucking window. And I'm like, man, fuck you! Ah! And everybody's like, get the fuck back in the car. You're going to get us arrested. And I was like, fuck. I was pissed. Fast forward a week. So here we are in Cushing a week later. And we worked out really hardcore. And I'm feeling good. I'm like, yeah, I'm pumped. Got the adrenaline going. We run up to McDonald's. You know. And the manager lady, I don't know if she was a manager at the time. She is now. And, but we're there. And I don't know what went wrong in my brain pan. But she goes, or I go, hey, you know, give me my 2 burgers, plain, nothing on them. Can I get some honey? Because I think he got fries. And I was going to steal some of his fries. Can I get ketchup, honey, and mustard? I always say and mustard. And this is when I learned to say mustard, ketchup, and honey separately for this reason. And she goes, white lady, totally speaks English, so no real excuse. She goes, oh, you mean honey mustard? Now here's what goes really fucked up. Because I have anger issues and psychological issues, for some bizarre ass reason, my brain went click, boo. I flipped out. There was a guy like right up to our side waiting for his food. There was a couple people behind us, and there were some people off eating over the side. I don't know how many. I yell a lot with a lot of cuss words, and I threatened to slit everybody's throat. No, that was terrible. And kill everybody in there and then burn the place to the ground. She became frightened. Everybody else became frightened. People left, and it was a big deal. And I sat down calmly and proceeded to wait for my food. And yeah, it became a big deal. Really intense moment. And then Relic was like, dude, she's going to spit in our food. Are you okay? And I'm like, oh, fuck. You know what, dude? You're right. I was totally being a dick. So I got up and I apologized to her and explained to her that I was just having some issues. And ever since then, we've been cool with each other. Weird. Hang on a minute. Yeah. Now, after a few years, it became a joke. And now she's like the manager lady. And when she sees me now, and now she knows it's okay, like, to joke about it. She tries to get them all to get in trouble with me. So every time she knows I pop up, she's like, hey, ask him if he wants honey mustard. And they're like the new people. It's fucking funny. I'm not mad about it now, but at the time, I do not know. I just flipped out. Here, I wrote it backwards. Now. Yeah, look at that. Yep, no sound. No sound. So there we go. Go there. Go here. Here. Go there. I'm gonna have to kill my fucking one thing. It sucks. Yeah. Because you can't hear me. So go there instead. And I'm just going to kill it. Fuck it. It don't fucking work. Fuck you, phone. Earlier today, something went wrong with my phone. When it tried to call me in Walmart, I don't even know. And it was like, so maybe this is, I don't know, maybe something's wrong there. But anyway, so yeah, that's the honey mustard story that it's been intense. And ever since then, she laughs about it. Everybody laughs about it. But man, at the time, she was seriously frightened. And everybody in the McDonald's was like, oh, fuck, this guy's psychotic. And I was like, man, I'm so sorry, everybody. I just lost my shit. Like, seriously lost my shit. But that was the aggression levels that I already, dealt with. And I, should have been on antipsychotics and stuff. But, I mean, whatever. I'm safe. And I'm safe now. Back then, it probably was not as good of a plan to have me out in public, but whatever. We survived, right? McDonald's lady survived. All the people survived. But yeah. Anyway, that's the honey mustard incident that lives on in infamy still 12 years later at McDonald's here. And it was kind of embarrassing, like now when you look back, because you're just like, dude, I'm so sorry. Our kids ended up going, like, my wife, pink sock. Do you really know? Not you did you not? You didn't Google pink sock, right, dude? Because you obviously don't know what pink sock is. Don't Google it. I mean, you can Google it if you do. It's a sexual term. It's not the actual term for what happens when you get the pink sock. Okay. But the pink sock. Oh, yes, you did, sadly. Oh, okay. All right. So you know what the pink sock is. Yeah. What happens when you get the old pink sock action. But yeah, pink sock. So there you go, buddy. There you go. Well, my wife just said, hey, at least you ain't got pink sock. And I was like, yeah, that's good. Pink eye is better than pink sock, she says. And I can't disagree. Well, I mean, I wouldn't know personally, but I would assume. I had a puppy once with a prolapsed rectum that we had to heal up, and that was terrifying. That poor little guy was not happy with his butthole hanging out. I was all, well, let's get you healed up, little dog, and cute little puppy, but terrible that his butthole is hanging half out, you know? Boop. Your butthole falls out. You got my sister involved. No, I didn't get your sister involved. Your sister got herself involved. That was not my fault, sir. You ain't going to hold that over my head and blame me for your family involvement to my stupidity. You know, them being curious about shit like that, nothing to do with me, bro. Nothing to do with me, bro. No way you're going to put that one on me. Is pink sock like blue waffles? That's what, well, it's not exactly like blue waffles. No, pink sock is another term for a prolapsed rectum. It's where, in the porno industry, pink sock is generally referred to after you get it jammed in the poop chute too much and your butthole bulges out, you know, so you get the pink sock. Boop, boop, little boop, boop. Kind of a, your butthole falls out, as he up there just said. Your butthole doesn't hold in so well. I imagine once you get the pink sock, you probably just accidentally drop poop. Like, how would that work? You know, like, you gotta wear a diaper or something. Like, wouldn't you? Well, I guess your butthole probably ain't loose. It's just, it kind of bulged out the back way, you know? So it's probably still like, I don't know. It'd be like probably having like a bunch of, what is that called when you have the bulgy thing? Like a little bulgy thing on your butthole. Why do we always go to buttholes in my conversation? That is your fault this time, dude. You brought that up. See, it's all on you. You asked last time, why is it always about buttholes on your conversation? You know, I think it's because of you, not me. It's you bringing that shit up, not me. And then you blame it on me. You're like, oh, you're talking about buttholes again. No, you're talking about buttholes again, dude. Not me. You. Hemorrhoids. Yeah, that's what I was talking about. Yeah, it's like your whole butthole's one giant hemorrhoid, pretty much, I guess. And I mean, we've all, if you look up pink sock or whatnot, you'll see it, and you'll be like, oh no, that's terrible. Nobody wants the pink sock. And then, you know. But no, I didn't get your family involved, bro. That was their own undoing. That was their own undoing. You know, people have to read my my shit at their own risk. Okay. I said, do not look it up. I didn't say, hey, look it up. I said, don't look it up. I very specifically said, do not look it up. And she said, oh, I'm going to look it up. Weightlifters tend to get hemorrhoids. Right. Well, I mean, I don't know. Do they? I never got hemorrhoids and shit, like lifting and stuff. Dude, I was like lifting some pretty heavy weight. I have to ask my son, is your butthole blown out? Wait, son, did you blow out your butthole lifting yet? How's your butthole doing? Is that a thing? You need a hemorrhoid donut to sit down on, buddy? You're like, Dad, why are you asking about my butthole? I'm like, I'm just about butthole health, son. I just need to make sure you're all right, buddy. Just trying to help you. I'm helping you. So, not to be weird, son. Not to be weird. Just asking, how's your butthole doing? He's like, Dad, I don't think that's a good question to ask. But yeah, probably right. You know, those questions that, you know, you'd be like, but just don't bring that up to your counselor or anybody at school that I ask you that, okay? Just don't ever let anybody know I'm not like, how's your butthole? So that might go a little bit awkward of a conversation with your therapists. Yeah. Did you dehydrate? Did I dehydrate? What do you mean, did I dehydrate? Does this have to do with my butthole? Like when I'm weightlifting and stuff, when I was heavy? Like did I hydrate when I was weightlifting, or did I not hydrate? And maybe that kept me from getting a blown out butthole. I don't know. I don't know what causes your butthole to blow out whenever you're weightlifting, you know? Let me see here. Can be more. Yeah, like that. Now, just do a little bit more like that. Yeah, that was. Weightlifters dehydrate for competition. Oh yeah, where they take the water out of their body to cut up. And no, I never did weightlifting competitions or anything like that. It was just for health reasons, man. And actually, I'm tiny now. Like I'm all tiny, and like I said, I'm getting like the side jiggliness going on, and you know, I got a gut pretty good going on. Now, when I used to be just like, I used to be like super cut up, and like this is huge. Like, my arms were literally like my bicep stuff was literally like the size of my fucking head. It was nuts. Not the bicep, but like my whole circumference of my arm was like my head. I have pictures where I'm doing film work and my arms are just like huge. And I look back at those and I'm just like, I look like a fucking monster back there. Goddamn. But I lost it all. Use it or lose it, they say. And that's true. It's accurate as fuck. Now my son looks like that. So I'm like, yeah, I'll just live vicariously through him. But no, I never did it for that reason. I did it for health reasons, number one. Once I started getting into it, and it made me feel good about myself. Like psychologically, I've never felt better than when I was cut and actually healthy. Because my whole life I was super skinny. Hops and lead there can hops and lead there. Hops and lead, hops and lead, hops and lead, hops and lead. Can vouch for that because we actually went to school together. And when I was in school, dude, I weighed 100 pounds or less. I graduated weighing 98 pounds. So I was tiny most of my life. And then when my son was born, I weighed only 120 pounds and I went up to 210. And it was just fat. Lead, like metal. Yeah, I know it's lead because that's, and no, I always knew that. But lead is spelled the same way, if I'm not mistaken. And I was a toothpick in a trench coat. Yeah, pretty much. And but it sucked because when I went up in weight, like Silent Bob, but not like anti-Silent Bob, but still wore the same clothes pretty much. But when I went up to 210, it was pure fat, like pure fat. So I literally was like a big blob, and it was terrible. Can I help you something? Hey, keep walking. I didn't say walk backwards. I said keep walking that way.
No, you said keep walking.
You're right. Quit being all smart mouth with me.
No.
But
no. What are you gonna do about it?
Nothing.
Exactly. That's what I thought.
You're lucky that I'm not doing nothing about it. Keep closing the door. Yeah. Anyway, but as far as it goes, I'm ignoring you now. Go away, you creepy, weird-looking weirdo.
Wow. Have you looked in the mirror lately?
Hey, I didn't say I wasn't. All right. I'm gonna start throwing wet napkins at you now. Really? You're a wet napkin. Go away.
What's it? Crab dusting? No, it's crab.
Hey, go shit your pants in there. Close the door. Shut up being a gross freak. Anyway. Gross. Quit being a gross freak. Don't crop dust people. Jesus Christ.
Crap dusting.
Yeah, all right. Go away now.
Sorry.
No, you're not. Now I faced. Things go away.
I
swear to God.
Also, no.
This is the part when I start talking. She's gonna open the door. There it is. See? There it was. I knew it. That's what I was waiting for. I literally said this is the part where I start talking and you open the door.
I know. That's why I started talking.
I swear to God. Anyway, when I was got fat, it was just because of me being. Would you just go away? Jesus Christ. Anyway, I got hugely fat and it sucked because being, skinny as fuck my whole life. And being on stage, keep in mind, when I was on stage, I was able to jump 5 feet in the goddamn air. Not really, but, I could jump up and rock out and do all this shit. And then here I was, I put on weight fast too. I got like stretch marks and shit from my body not handling it very well. And it was really weird because I noticed one day that I couldn't breathe. I couldn't move. Like my speed was significantly, I was like in slow motion. I was just like, what the fuck? It didn't really occur to me what was going on. And then, oh yeah, hey, I weigh like, a quarter of a ton now. And not really, but you know what I mean? Like I packed on almost double my weight by comparison. Fuck, I'm huge. And there's a picture of me sitting in the floor eating some cereal with my son at the time, when he was a little bitty baby. And it was like Jabba the goddamn Hutt. Like I didn't have a chin. It was just brr. It was like if the beard was skin, it just was like brr, brr. Like I had titties, like real titties. It was ridiculous. I had milk for the cereal right there. I was like, psh, 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 psh. It was nuts. And his mom ended up cheating on me like not too long after that picture. So when she left, I took it as a great time to say, hey, I'm going to change everything. My eating habit, I'm going to start working out. Not because of her, but because I realized there was a huge change in my life, period. And I was like, I need to just change, period. So I took it as an opportunity to reset my brain. And I did. I ended up losing weight. I went from 210 all the way down to about 140, 145-ish. Around there. Just strict weight loss from my diet change. And then I was doing basically, oh my God, what is it? Like, God damn, people. Loud enough? Anyway, I was basically doing, the stupid thing everybody hates. And they all make fun of because they CrossFit. It wasn't CrossFit. It was like my own version of CrossFit, I guess, but apparently it was like CrossFit. But I was working on my martial arts and my punches and all that kind of like shadow boxing. And then I'd run across the room. Like I had like 20 feet of space to run. I just ran back and forth and worked on my elbows, worked on my hits, worked on my jabs and my dodges and my this and that. And then I got some of those weights from Walmart. They're like $20 and it has like 20 pounds of weight, like 2 7.5s and then 2 2.5s. And I'd do some 10 pounds little, I'd switch the weights and do these. And then I'd do some kickbacks and, really fast. And oh my God, the first like 15 minutes killed me the first few weeks. And then I got up to like 30 minutes into an hour. It was intense and it was amazing. And I loved it. And it got great. And then I found out that I love this. I love working out. And then my dietary was heavy amounts of protein. I stayed away from saturated fat, hardcore, and like the trans fat, hardcore. Surprisingly, the trans fat's gone away now in a lot of foods, but saturated fat's terrible. And then I stayed away from sugars and I really worked on fixing my diet. Man, it helped so much. And I ended up packing on, 30 something pounds of muscle. And that's when I looked good, about 175, 180 at my biggest, just pure muscle gain. And I was like beasting. And then I kind of packed on a little more fat, which made me look really big. And that was kind of nice. But it doesn't look like it's doing anything. But I started to do my heavy lifting, right? I started doing the heavy lifting because I wanted to deadlift over 400 pounds because that's what Hugh Jackman did in the role of Wolverine. And my son, being a little bitty guy at this time, keep in mind he was like 4, 3, 4 years old. He loved Wolverine, and we went to a comic convention, or it was like a horror con convention that we played at, and he went to when I still had custody of him at the time. And he got to meet a guy whose real name is Logan and was dressed as Wolverine that I knew, but he looked kind of like Wolverine for real. And my son really thought he was Wolverine. He was like, oh my God, Wolverine. And at the time, my son's not really a big Wolverine fan anymore, but at the time he was like, oh my God, Wolverine, Wolverine, Wolverine. And loved him. And so I wanted to be my son's hero, basically, and deadlift more than Hugh Jackman. So I set out on my goal to out deadlift Hugh Jackman.
Dad,
What?
can you hear something funny and mean that Epic did to us upstairs? I was just fishing, and game started glitching. So I tried to, take the fishing pole out of my inventory. Wouldn't come out. Tried to switch to another gun. Wouldn't work.
Yeah, it's done that before.
And so I went fishing. All I did is jump and walk. And I barely went walking.
I think New York had that happen once before too.
Yeah, and then Mom got knocked down. I'm like, oh, I can't save you. All I have is fishing pole. And when I heard their footsteps, I got scared to the love of baby Jesus. And then I squatted up and down with them, and they started dancing with me, and then pretty
And
hard.
they shot you.
Yeah, I let them shoot me.
Yeah.
And plus, you can't team or you get banned.
I know, but
And I couldn't get out of my fishing pole, so I just let them kill me.
right, that's okay.
But now Mom won't play with me because she said that was her last game until she wanted to do something else.
Yeah, she's working on her thing, so too late. Anyway.
But I hate Epic Games.
Here, you can have my phone if you want it. It's not doing me any good. It's for some reason doing something stupid and nobody can hear
Is
me.
Epic Games on here? Because I'm mad at them.
No, Epic Games, I don't have anything like that. Here you go, that's sweet cheeks.
Oh, you rude, Epic Games. You rude.
They can't hear you.
I don't care. I don't care.
Bye, sweetie.
Bye.
But, yeah.
I can't hear anybody talking.
These people can hear me, not Epic Games. I'm not talking to Epic Games, though, bro. But, yes. Anyway, I don't remember what I was saying, but it doesn't really matter. It wasn't really anything important anyway, I don't suppose. Just weird stories of my life, which are... Oh, no, I wanted to out deadlift Hugh Jackman. Never accomplished it, by the way. I got really close. I got really, really close. You might have to start my phone over. It might just be my phone messing up, sweetie. I got really, really, really close. Anyway, I got really, really close. But I had to kind of give it up because of my hernia thing. And I didn't want to chance it. So, and now they're like, nah, you can't do it. But now my son's deadlifting 700 pounds. So, kind of doesn't matter anyway. He doesn't look up to me anyway. Hell, he barely even tells anybody I'm the one who trained him. Until I go, yeah, I'm the one who taught him that. And he's like, oh, my dad, he's the one who trained me. And well, thanks for telling people that I did that, son. He's like, well, I tell people all the time, Dad. I just want a little bit of credit. That's one little credit where credit's due. That's all. That's not so hard to do. That's so much to ask. I don't think so. Apparently it is. Apparently it is. Dear old dad just wants a little bit of credit. Can't give dad credit. Can't give dad credit.
Oh yeah, you're gonna power it off your phone.
Okay, well then. Yeah, so go upstairs, bruh. That's why we have 2 bathrooms, bruh.
Yeah, bro, but nobody else uses the upstairs bathroom, bro.
You literally, yes, we do.
Except you and Mom and me.
Except for you, Mom, and me. Yeah, us 3. Go use that one. You're you. You're literally part of that equation. God, man, why did... this is supposed to be my me time. And then once they find out...
It's supposed to be your meat time.
Go away.
No.
Kyra, go away.
No.
Sweetie, please.
Never.
I mean, I don't mind my kids. It's just... This is literally my me time. And it's like... Like, come on, man. Like, can't you just give me some time to myself ever? I mean, the answer is no, ever. I mean, for anybody out there who has kids, you know, you never. Oh, you bent it, you fucking hole. You fuckhole. Yeah, you know you never get time to yourself ever for any fucking reason. You're like, oh, cool. The kids are at school. I got time to myself. And then all of a sudden the school calls. And they're like, oh, by the way, so-and-so is fucking sick as fuck all of a sudden. You're like, oh, looking forward to getting something done today. No. Why would I be able to get something done today? Why? Why would I ever think for any goddamn reason would I get anything done? Because I have kids. Never, ever, never in the history of ever. See how that works? Pure luck. That's how that works, man. Now we're going to put a little bit right here. We kind of got a thing right here going on too, see? So we're going to kind of, I don't know, smear it around that and see what happens there a little bit. Yeah. Well, that's how you art, kids. By just fucking slathering shit on there and then rub it around with your fingers. Like, God, you know, didn't you do this in school? Like when you were like 5? Like, yes, I did this, and this is what I do now. It's the same thing, same principle, just, you know, now I'm an adult and I do it. It's like, not much has really changed. Not much has changed at all. So anybody got any topics for the night? I mean, I haven't really come up with nothing off the top of my head. You know, sitting here just thinking, talking. I just randomly talk about stupid shit. Hey, Waffles, what's up? Seeing what I was up to?
Yep.
Just painting a little bit. Needed a break.
Enjoy.
I am. Okay, yeah, there we go. It's a big mess. Still waiting on that taint you talked about in the title. Hey, we already talked about, like, buttholes and things. That's close enough, bruh. It's pretty close, you know? Jewish space lasers? Do Jews have space lasers? You're Jewish, man. You tell me. You tell me about the Jewish space lasers. I don't know nothing about that. There's something your people are that your people are getting ready for, or something that I don't know about that I should be aware of? Should I be scared? That's the question. I wish we did. Well, that scares me even more. Why do you wish you did? You're gonna blast everybody with Jewish space lasers? Would they be kosher? That's the question. Pretty sure they'd have to be. You know, the whole Jewish thing and all. Now, look at my fucking paintbrush ninja. Whoa! I'm a fucking idiot. That's what I am. And I guess that works. A congresswoman said that Jewish space lasers started the California wildfires. Huh. That is one theory. Sure. You know, they do have that, what is it? People think that, she said, hurry up. Yeah, she said, hurry up. That's what she just said. Well, she said, hurry up. Yeah, now he's being an asshole. It's funny. I look down because I'm right there, but the camera's up there. So if I look up there, then it makes sense. Like, oh, hey, everybody, what's up? But then they can't see me, and it's weird. Well, she lived in California, so I also found out that I am more Scottish than Irish. This is the exact same thing. That's like saying, go and listen. That's like saying I found out that I live more on this side of the street than that side of the street. I mean, really, bro. Scottish people and Irish people are like the exact same thing. But it's just literally like I live more on the left side of the street, or I slept more on the right side of the bed than the left side of the bed. It's like, you know, who the fuck are you talking about? What lady said Jewish space lasers? I don't even know what you guys are talking about now. Like, I guess this is a real thing, huh? I guess it's a thing that made the news. Wow, it made the fucking news. But then again, this world doesn't surprise me ever with anything that makes the fucking news. Like, you know, everything makes the fucking news now. Goddamn fucking party time. Clusterfuck of weird shit in the world now. Nope. Well, you know, they have those they were testing the weird what kind of music would a band named Jewish Space Lasers make? Well, these days I don't even know. Like that would be one of those silly bands like hello, you know people are in there. What are you eating? Pop-Tarts?
Yeah.
Okay.
Sis.
She's not listening.
Sis. What? Can I go to the bathroom?
But you know, like I was gonna say those bands, oh my god, like the Ned Flanders band, you know, how they're just like absurdly named.
I didn't hear you. Can I go to the bathroom? Okay.
How they're absurdly named and they make terrible music. I hate the Ned Flanders band, by the way. And Mac Sabbath, because I know they played together. Mac Sabbath, and it's like a McDonald's band that makes fun of McDonald's parody stuff, I guess. I don't even know what the fuck it does. I just know they're called Mac Sabbath, and like the vocalist is McDonald, and then they have like Grimace, I think with bullhorns or something. But Jewish Space Lasers seems to me like it would be like a band that would be named something absurd like Jewish Space Lasers and then just play like thrash metal or something. That or else it'd be like folk music, like bizarre ass folk music, you know? That wouldn't make any goddamn sense. People would be like, well, that was unexpected, but I like it. No, you don't. Shut up. Nobody likes folk music. And not even folk like folk music. Let's be honest. You just shut up. Stop talking. And back to some of my more traditional weird shit, I guess, you know. Not weird. It's not weird at all. It's actually pretty tame and not strange in the slightest. Just a shadowy figure in some reddish bloody background. Ooga booga booga, right? Ooh, the goth kid paints another fucking picture, huh? Right? Like, as you get all giggly right before you leave, you weirdo. Like, what the hell? I'm getting all weird in the bathroom.
Blob man.
Yes, blob man. Accurate. Yeah, at least my kids are supportive. Blob man. Yeah, blob man. Blob man. When we named the band God and Machine, like back in 1995 or whatnot, late 94, 95-ish, somewhere around that. John Jones, he's dead now. He actually brought the name to me one day after school. when we were trying to name it. And originally, we were going to name the band Cerberus. I was talking about a fake band name, Dark and the Nice Nightmares, who would do symphonic punk paradise. I was talking about a fake band named Dark and the Nice Nightmares. That actually sounds like that would be a real thing. I don't see how that would be a fake thing. I can see that being legit. You should just make it happen, bro. I mean, you can literally make, there's phone apps now that you can make music. You'd be the next big, I don't know, next Justin Bieber, dude. And he got noticed doing drums and stuff on YouTube. Just saying. Nobody gives a shit about some weird balding freak with a beard and an earache. Oh, ear's been stopped up and weird. And, just jamming a pencil in it. I mean, when they give you tubes in the ears, just jab a hole in it, right? I must confess that I feel like a hamster. All right, at this point, bro, I think you might be on some drugs. I don't know what the fuck you're talking about, but I'm pretty sure you might either be stroking out, you might call 911, or you might need to go check your meds, or you might be taking too many meds. But at this point, sir, you're confessing that you feel like a hamster, and I don't know what the fuck else is going on, but all right then. You're like, I must confess I feel like a hamster. And okay. You ever heard the song Monster? All right. There is a song called Monster by Call Me Charisma, which is a cool song. There's a song called Monster that is a Jacksepticeye / the other guy that's a YouTuber, I believe, combo that my daughter watches that I think is fan-made. There's also a song called Monster that is by, oh my God, he's like a kind of a singer dude. It's a single name. There's a bunch of songs called Monster. Have you ever heard the song called Monster, though? There's a bunch of songs called Monster, bro. You got to be a little bit more specific than that. Oh, Eminem and Rihanna. Yeah, that's garbage. I don't listen to Rihanna, nothing. And Eminem used to be good until, and I noticed this, until he started doing stuff. Oh, see, Monster by Paramore. What the fuck? See, that's a whole different thing. But Eminem, when him and Rihanna got together and started doing little duets, that's when Eminem started fucking sucking. Like bad sucking. He was amazing before that. And yeah, I know he can go. Yes, okay, great. Fucking so. Oh, you're fast. Doesn't make you good. Being able to go. Oh, sure, you're fast. Does it make you good? No. It just makes you annoying as fuck and hurt my dog's ears and mine. Quit it. R.A. the Rugged Man. Fucking rapper, right? Oh my God, he sucks. But everybody. What?
Not talking to you.
Okay. But R.A. the Rugged Man. Nobody likes a bad sucking. That's true. That's true. But R.A. the Rugged Man, he's a rapper. And he's really, really fast. But that's all he does. Like, and his skill to stay on beat is terrible when you listen to it correctly. Like when you actually listen to it. If you're not just listening to how much he can cram into a sentence, like cram into a beat, a pattern, because it sounds like he's just trying to be as fast as he can on beat, like really fast. Just throw as many little syllables into this 4/4 time as we can do it. His stuff's really off, and really it falls off frequently. And yet everybody's like, "Oh my God, R.A. the Rugged Man, you're so good, you're so fast, you're so good." I'm like, dude, no. There's people way more accurate that are just as fast or faster than him, and have better word combination skill set, linguistics, and wordsmithing skills than him by far. And for some weird reason, they're up this dude's ass, and I've never understood it, but he's terrible, and I hate it because he just doesn't have, like, the only thing he does is go, but it's like not even good on time. Anyway, Monster by Skillet. So how many fucking songs by Monster, or they call it Monster, we got? See, it's a lot. A lot. See what I'm saying? You got to be more specific. And I have no idea. Skillet. I know the name. I don't recall listening to Skillet ever in my life. So I don't even know what kind of music they are, I don't think. How you doing, buddy? Oh, you're looking kind of sexy there in your darkness. Fuck you and Baby Godzilla. I take it that you saw Wes's post about my favorite being Baby Godzilla. I haven't told him to fuck himself yet. I might do that on PlayStation 4 later. If I ever play with him again, I might just be like, fuck you, bro. Fuck you, Bigfoot-looking motherfucker. And yeah, he's an asshole. I was doing research by and Monster by Skillet is considered one of the best punk songs ever. Okay, I guess. I don't listen to punk. Henry Rollins is about the closest to punk I actually listen to, and I actually listened to him when he was in the Rollins band, not Black Flag days. So years later, not in his punk days. And I'm not talking old school punk or new school punk like Blink 182. I don't listen to either eras of punk, really. I don't listen to a lot of. See, Skillet. Oh, Skillet. Okay, yeah. I remember him now being like punk. I do believe. Yeah, I remember hearing something about it being like. Because somebody that listened to 311 once said they love Skillet. Is why I thought. Now I remember the punk thing being a part of that. So I don't know if they sound like 311. 311's garbage. Hate 311. Can you just get out of my fucking... Thank you, fucking walking dildo. Don't know if anybody else mentioned the Marilyn Manson situation, but I'd love to hear my opinion. Oh, my opinion? Well, thank you for asking. Hold on, folks. Let's buckle down. It's going to be a long ride. Now, I actually know a member of Marilyn Manson. I do. I won't name names. But actually, it's an ex-member of Marilyn Manson. But he was a keyboardist. And he had awesome hair. And he hates Manson with a passion. So, and he was always my favorite member. No, not John 5. Obviously not. But one of the original Manson members, let's just say that. So now it's not really hard to fucking know who I'm talking about. Actually, it's funny because he's commented on my stuff under an assumed name once. And it's a fun story I like to tell people. Nobody knew it was him. And everybody like argued him about what he was saying. And like I was like, man, if you people knew who he was, you'd be up his asshole. Like, oh my God, I'm sorry. Oh no, you're right, bro. It was him and my wife got into a political argument. It was some pretty funny shit. Manson under attack for doing odd sex acts. I mean, they didn't know before agreeing to get naked. All right, here's how I look at this. First of all, my wife's a feminist and an asshole. She says, our oldest in there giggled. Hey, would you do me a huge favor when you get out of there, please? Please? What? Would you get me a bottle of water? In the kitchen? Yeah. Thank you. So, anyway, as far as it goes, the whole point I was making was I'm surprised that he has not been in the news yet for just tearing Manson apart. But he has gone back off of social media recently, just tired of it. Wife, you should go get me a bottle of water. Oh. You're the best wife ever.
I fucking know it. You're goddamn right.
But anyway, so with the whole Manson situation, my opinion goes, what? She is the only wife I've had. Yeah. So technically, she's the best wife and the only wife ever. Thanks, wife, you're the best. But anyway, the Marilyn Manson situation. Because somebody just asked about that, my opinions on it.
Mm.
And I commented on how I'm surprised that the ex-member of the band that I do know hasn't been in the public eye yet, railing Manson for it because he hated him so much. And how you and him had a political debate, which is some funny shit. And he's still invited to our house if he ever comes our state's way, him and his girl. And hopefully they'll take us up on that offer. Y'all cute as fuck. Well, thanks. But anyway, my brother-in-law said he met Manson. He was really nice. My brother-in-law is a butthole. No, Manson. Okay. As a musician, I have been all over. I have seen a bunch of shit. I have been on tour buses with the most famous, not the most famous, but you know what I mean, like big name bands, famous bands. I've been, I've rubbed elbows with you name it. I've done it. And that's not bragging. I'm not trying to fucking brag, but almost 20 years of playing shows with everybody, that you can imagine. I've seen it all. I've seen some people's fucking idols that ended up going to jail for doing some fucked up shit. Trent Reznor didn't hold back. Yeah. But here's the thing. We never played with Manson, so I never did meet Manson personally myself. So I can't speak against his character whatsoever. But what I can say is this. From what I've always read and from not personal encounters, but secondhand encounters of other people and what they have said, he's never shied away from saying, hey, I'm fucked up and, I'm crazy and this shit isn't just a show. I take it home with me too. First time I met you was my second Gear concert with the Casualties. Nice. I'm trying to think of them. All shows blur together in my brain, by the way. I've been on stage over 300 times, and literally everything is like, I mean, I remember like things that have happened, but a lot of the time, I can't tell you what show it happened at half the time. I'm like, yeah, I remember that one time. And then we'll go through like an hour of, remember that show, but it was this show? No, that was that one show. Yeah. What? Remember that time that the pigeon got shoved up that dude's ass? Oh, yeah, that was in Colorado. No, that wasn't. That was when we were in Louisiana. Oh, fuck, was it? Yeah. Colorado was the time that your balls got caught in the window. Oh, yeah, the automatic one? Yeah. Oh, yeah. It's like, oh, yeah. So, yeah. But along with that kind of shit, which is always fun. But my point of the Manson thing is this. When my wife and I got together, I said, I'm fucked up in the head. And I kept telling her, no, I mean, I'm really fucked up in the head. And the dilemma is, you hear that from guys a lot. Guys have this weird, innate thought, I guess, of, I gotta be a badass. Yo, I'm fucked up, bro. People don't fuck with me because I'm fucking crazy. I'm crazy. Like, I don't really get that. I don't really understand why guys do that a lot, but a lot of guys tend to do that. Especially like when they're, I don't know, like you'll see that a lot with like gangbangers and stupid shit where they're trying to prove how badass they're like, I'm crazy, man. You don't fuck with me. I'll fucking stab you, man. When I say I'll fucking stab you, it means, hey, you should probably get the fuck away from me because I'm probably about to stab you. I don't bluff. I kind of let you know, this is what I'm about to do. You fucking stick around. It's your fucking fault. The end. So with that in mind, if you have somebody telling you, and I'm not victim blaming, I'm not saying it's their fault. Let me get that straight. But if you have somebody telling you, warning, you're about to get this kind of shit in your life, and you see the red flags, they're waving the red flags at you, they're telling you what the red flags mean, and then you go, that's okay. There's some part of personal responsibility to do that you have to be held accountable for, but at the same time, he shouldn't be a dickbag anyway. Like, he should be working on himself in therapy, on medication. As a fucking grown adult, you should be open, communicatively
Communicatively.
Cucumberly. You should be able to openly cucumber with people. My wife and I have been open cucumbers for like 10 years, and it's been fantastic, right?
Yes.
See? She has to say that. And no, I'm just kidding.
You can't see the gun he's holding with his foot right now.
You can't see the gun that I'm holding with my foot. That's right. I am amazingly agile with my feet guns. But no, that's the thing is like there's a point where like men are very guilty of this when a woman says, "Look at my vagine," and guys go, "Oh my god," and then all these other dudes around the girl are like, "Bro, don't do it. She's like this," and guys are like, "No, man. I mean, look at the vagine. Look at the vaginus," and they're like, "Dude, it doesn't matter. Don't look at that. Look at these red flags everywhere," and they're like, "No, just right there." And then by the time they get in there, it's too fucking late. You know, holy shit. Oh, second time was Guar at the Canes a zillion years ago. And yeah, at the show when you first introduced the metal dick pipe in the song Grinder. Nice, especially the alt community of Brocky. Yeah, no, Dave. Yeah, when Dave died, people asked me about that a lot, and they were like, "Dude, didn't you know Dave?" And I didn't know Dave at all. Like, I never really got the chance to talk to him much of ever. The other members of Guar actually have pictures they took with me a lot because they loved me, which was weird. And so when they came through, we'd bullshit and stuff like that. But I haven't been to Guar. This is like way back in the day. But like in my demon suit and shit like that and stuff like that. But Dave, who was always busy, you know what I mean? So when that happened, nobody was fucking surprised. And it sucks because, Dave Brocky was the voice of Guar for so long. And, I'm not saying that it's now it's still great, but oh yeah, thank you. Oh, you still have an OG sticker. That's amazing because very few people do. I think I have like a couple. Anyway, I should really be painting too. Love reminiscing, but now it's dry, so I have no excuse. But that's my thoughts on the Manson thing is you do have to have some personal accountability to being like, I'm ignoring the warning signs. Let's dive right in. And then being surprise Pikachu, that shit's fucked up. You kind of got warned. But granted, when she, the one chick that's suing or whatever, she was 18 and he was 36. I mean, she was a dumb as fuck kid. You're 18 fucking years old, bro. Like, what the fuck are you doing with some dude that's literally, what, twice her age? Over twice her age?
Exactly twice.
Exactly twice her age? I can't do math. You know that. You're the smart one. She didn't marry me for my brains, people. That's it. She just married me because I could move a stove. Like, that was it. She's like, I need somebody to move my stove. And I'm like, I can move a stove. She's like, okay. And then she's like, I need somebody to move my fridge. I'm like, I can move a fridge. She's like, okay. And then finally she was like, I need somebody to move my washing machine. Okay, will you just marry me? I mean, I just need you around all the time. I'm like, okay. He's like, I need you to move my 450-pound bathtub out of my upstairs. Move this couch. Move these chairs. I'm all, okay. That's been our marriage.
I'm pretty sure the only reason I married you is because you were actually nice to me.
Ah, well, that's awkward, but all right. I'll take it. I was pretty nice to you, I guess. Wait, that's weird. Women don't marry guys because they're nice. Women like the guys because they're assholes.
No.
Yeah. But I am an asshole, wife.
But you weren't an asshole to me.
Oh, I wasn't an asshole to you. What, am I an asshole to you now?
Yes. You tricked me.
Yes, I tricked you good, woman. Now. I like to tell people she lost a bet. That's why she married me. People are like, how did you land such an awesome wife? I'm like, she lost a bet. That's really what it was. She totally lost a bet. So here we are. The good old days. Losing bets at cards, and then you have to marry people. And that's how it works. It's kind of like this Cosby thing. What was that little girl doing at the Playboy Mansion? Why aren't her parents in jail for that? I mean, yeah. The Manson thing is that he admits in his bio, Long Road Out of Hell, that the stage performances in the small film he did for a lot of people don't mention any opinion. Oh my God, hold on. The thing is that he admits in his bio, along the stage performances in a small film he did for a lot of people don't mention. A lot of people don't mention, in my opinion. And don't get me started on failed and ruined friendships. Right. Well, you know, I can't defend Manson to any degree. You know, the thing about everything that's going on right now with that, you know, you get famous and they say fame changes you, money changes you. He got famous early on, and did it change him? You know, I mean, he was a punk ass kid when he started back in '94, getting noticed on like MTV for going up there, hunting down, trying to get to the one VJ chick that wasn't there. I forgot her name. The one with glasses. Kennedy, which was his first appearance on MTV, by the way. They went all the way up there from Florida to New York to try and get on that. And they got on that. He has gone downhill fast with drugs, etc. Oh, well, everybody does. Dude, drugs will fucking destroy your life, bro. Drugs and alcohol and shit, it really will destroy your life. I know people are like, nah, man, drugs. Woo. Like, yeah, shut up, dude. No, drugs. Woo. It's not a debate. It's not up for that. Saying no, drugs are great for you. No, drugs are bad. Drugs are fucking terrible. And they will fucking destroy you. That's what drugs do. Not all drugs. Not all men are rapists, though, either, see? But women love to be like, men are rapists and men are terrible. Feminists. Goddamn feminists. A lot of men are terrible. Most men are terrible, let's be honest. But not all men. See how that works, life? See how that works?
That's why I was being sarcastic.
I know. I know. And that's why he has gone downhill past drugs. That's the scene. Well, yeah, no shit. But see, that's the thing. Like, I'm glad I never did. Dude, there was a show, I do not remember where it was at. But I walked into the bathroom because I had to pee. And when I walked in, I'm very germophobic and disgusted by, well, everything. But I walked into the bathroom and there was a guy snorting a line of coke. All men don't be grouped together in that category, obviously, but some. But I walked into this bathroom. This dude was doing a line of coke off of the bathroom sink that was being used as a toilet because the bathroom was so disgusting that the toilet had poop. The toilets had poop like that high out of the toilet. Like it was a mountain of doo-doo. Both of them, like mountains. It was disgusting. So like people literally had to like climb up, like hike their leg, poop on the mountain, the poop mountain. Like that's how much poop was in the toilets. And I was like, nope, this is disgusting. I'm good. I'm going to go piss outside. I'll piss in my own mouth before I pee in here. And I'm into some weird shit. Hashtag 2021, you can't judge me. My wife's just giving me a weird look.
Because that didn't happen in 2021, husband.
Well, yeah, but now you can't judge me. You can judge me then all you wanted, but that just stays between us and the video camera. But as far as it goes, oh, really? Oh, yeah, we did that. No, it's fine. So, as far as it goes, though, I walked in and this dude was just snorting a line, and I was like, that's the filthiest shit I've ever seen in my life. That isn't cut with anything but doo-doo. And because somebody had pooped like on the sink, and at least I'm pretty sure it was poop. I don't know. It could have been vomit. I don't know what it was. But that point is that dude was snorting more than just coke. And he was like, oh my God, bro, you're the vocalist, man. you want some of this? You want to get in? You want a line? And I was all, no, I don't. Thanks for asking, but gross. And he's like, oh, yeah, man, we're going back to my place. We're going to party hard, man. You should come. The after party will be great. And man, we'll get wasted and blah, blah, blah. And I was all, I don't do any of that. I'm straight edge, as a matter of fact. And he's like, oh, man, really? Really, man? He's like, good for you, man. Good for you. I wish I never would have started this stuff. And I was all, you can quit. Like, that's an option. Yeah. And he was like, oh, yeah, man, yeah. I'm like, okay, well, I'm going to go now, pee behind the trash cans outside. Good on you. The mentality of the scene is crazy. And like I said, I've been on tour buses and things with guys and stuff that, not that bad like that dude necessarily, but that we're doing some stuff. And I'm like, okay. Like, I remember John. Yeah, from Reset Hole, dude. I actually made a pact with him just before he died. I shit you not, just days before John got killed. And where I was asking him about using his music in some of my projects, my film stuff. And he was like, man, you can use my stuff in anything you ever do, dude. And I was like, man, thanks a lot. Because I was such a Reset Hold, out of all of the musicians in Oklahoma, John had so much potential and talent, and his vocals were so goddamn good that he never let him shine. And I constantly yelled at him for it, constantly bitched him out for it. I'm like, dude, you have such a beautiful fucking voice. And he's like, no, I don't. Oh my God. Oh, I'm like, dude, you don't need this auto-tune shit. You don't need this. You don't need to be hiding it under all that shit. Dude, you need to pull that up and pull it out. And he started saying, oh, maybe you're right. Maybe you're right. And it was so sad. I went to his funeral and everything. And me and Relic drove all the way up and went to his funeral and stuff. It was really weird. We were very kind of the outcast, because his family wasn't exactly, they're more Christian. And I'm not saying we're anti-Christian, but, just kind of weird being there. But yeah, no, of course okay, yeah. But yeah, no, I mean, yeah, of course I remember him, dude. And I still stop by his page sometimes, stuff like that. So, yeah. Oh, sorry. Okay. I don't know by names and little I don't bread people with goggles. And but yeah, no, he was like one of the most talented guys, I thought, in the state, hands down, like period. So he always amazed the shit out of me. We had the luck of being able to play with him a couple of times, and like I really enjoyed those times. I still have those actually recorded, the lives then, but the sound is shit. Yeah, I know your name, but the sound is garbage, unfortunately. And
I think I recorded it on one of the very first smartphones.
Yeah, well, I also have it on that old pink camera, like it's like 8 megapixels, like the little bitty. Oh, it was garbage. Oh, it made me cry. You appreciate that I made you cry just now? I mean, all right, yeah. But no, man, we love that guy. Like I really did. And me and him used to talk. You don't understand. You probably don't know, but man, me and him would talk a lot. And we definitely helped each other mentally through some stuff. When he was having problems with the kid thing and okay. And shit like that. Like, he would talk to me pretty openly about quite a bit of his feelings, and when he got suicidal thoughts and, some of his depression moments and stuff like that, he confided in me, and I confided quite a bit in him, of my thought process and stuff. Like, we kind of, because we had such a similarity, and I think the music helped. Oh, he really looked up to me. Really? Well, I'm glad. I appreciate that. He was a really great guy. He really was. And I think that whole thing was garbage. So, like the whole situation was just kind of unbelievable, it's really weird. My life has been really weird and surrounded with bizarre, I don't know what you'd call it, bizarre shit in that sense. Our bassist, he just died from cancer, last year. And like our keyboardist, he just killed himself a couple of years ago. And like, I know so many musicians personally in the local scene that have just died, from bullshit.
Your original, one of your original members.
Yeah, John. That's what I said earlier. Like the one that actually brought the name God and Machine to the band. He OD'd when he was still young, like young. He OD'd on his mom's couch, sitting there, and she came in the next morning, thinking he was still there, like awake or whatever, and he was just what?
Okay.
Am I wrong on that one?
No, you're not wrong.
Yeah.
There's just
more to
it.
I know, but I just don't go into complete details on everything. But Nathan, no, not Relic. No. God and Machine's been around, you understand, since the 1990s, mid-90s. Okay.
You need to go brush your teeth and get to bed. It's 9:31.
But yeah, God and Machine's been around since the mid-90s. And in early 90s, early 95, 94-ish, John Jones
Yes. Hurry
was
up. Go do it now.
He brought the name God and Machine in the Latin term Deus Eins Machina, which I can't say Latin stuff, but it's like, so it's like Deus Eins Machina, whatever. Right. He brought the name to the band, to me, to do the band thing. And I was like, dude, that's cool, man, because it meant it was in reference to the stage plays of like Romeo and Juliet. She'd be known as the God of the Machine because the contraption that was built to keep her up there and all that kind of crap there, and she was like the main actress, etc. Et so they use that term for that kind of stuff oftentimes in those plays. So when he came home from school, that was what he brought to me, and I was like, dude, that's badass. Let's use that, And I was like, but saying Deus Eins Machina or whatever, I was like, it's way older than that, bro. Oh, I know it is, but in the sense that he brought it to me, it comes from Greek theater. Right. That's what I'm saying. Like it was a theater term. And the original that we wanted the band, we wanted it to be very theatrical. The band, we always wanted it to be basically like Gwar. And which is a very theatrical band, if you didn't know. Which they are actually they start out punk-esque, That's kind of weird. So maybe I do listen to a little bit of punk-ish stuff. I just prefer Gwar in their later metal years, actually. But with that, we wanted to be like Gwar and wanted to be theatrical. So the name God and a Machine worked. But I was like, dude, nobody will know that name. Nobody will remember Deus Eins Machina or whatever the fuck. I can't even say it. So I was like, let's make it the English version, which is God and a Machine. That's not a right translation either, though. So we actually fucked up the translation, named the band God in a Machine instead of Cerberus, because I love the dog Cerberus, which is why I originally named it that. Lame, I know, right? Shut up.
Sweet. Are you crying tears of blood, too?
Shut up. Just because it sounds like it'd be like a shitty metal band, doesn't it?
Shitty black metal band?
A shitty black metal band where you can see like the tree twigs, right? Named all Cerberus, but you can't read it because it's all like a bunch of tree limbs. Cerberus. We'd be all like, wow. Right? Like, oh my God. Right. Which there is a band, God from a Machine. There's a band called God in a Machine. And then the God Machine band, which also came out in the 90s. Now God in a Machine and God from a Machine and like things like that, they came out way later after we did. And we never had beef with them. I never was like, hey, we're going to sue you or nothing stupid like that because we didn't give a shit. The band God in a Machine by the Latin term, the Deus Eins Machina, out of Singapore, were coming to America for their American tour quite a few years back. And they actually hit me up and they were like, holy fuck, do you want to go on tour with us? You're the American version of us. Now they're like metal. So I was like, well, not quite. You guys are pretty hardcore. And they were like, yeah, but it'd be cool to have both bands called God and Machine, you know? And I was like, yeah, all right, that would be pretty tight, dude. And I was like, fuck yeah, man, let's do this. Let's go for it, you know? But they're two members, I think. One of them, like, they could not get their passport like at all, and one of the other ones had trouble, I think, with the law and the passport thing or something.
You can't get a passport if you have like certain felonies in other countries.
Yeah, it was something like that. And so we never got the chance to play with them, but we thought that would been pretty funny.
Or well, it's a work visa, basically.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
not a passport. Now, he could get a passport.
Yeah, it was something like that. I couldn't remember what it was, that they had problems with being able to get what they needed to get through, so the tour got canceled and stuff. But they were pretty big over there, and they were really cool guys. We chatted for quite a bit, and they were pretty funny.
TV froze and I won't turn off.
Just
I don't know
unplug
what
it.
to tell you.
Just unplug it. Be like, bam. Say what up now.
As long as it's still on.
It won't if you unplug it. No power. No. Power.
It would be like in the movies.
Do you like Candlemass, Concrete Blonde, or Mr. Bungle? All right, look, man, you're summoning demons at this point.
Are
Stop it.
those titties?
Those are not titties. Thanks for asking.
What are they?
Go away.
No!
No, they're not titties, and I don't really know.
What are
They're headlights. It's a car.
they?
No, it's not a car.
What is it?
It don't matter what it is. I don't even know what it is. Titties. No, I don't like Candlemass. I don't know who Candlemass. I know who Kyra.
Ah,
Really? I know who like Candlebox is. Candlemass though? No clue, bro. Candlebox, yes. Candlemass, no. Mr. Bungle, I remember that name from back in like that 1983 or some shit. And Concrete Blonde, I remember that name too, but maybe I'm thinking of Four Non-Blondes. I wake in the morning and I step outside, take a deep breath, I get real high. What the fuck is going on? Sorry, but yeah, I remember that song. But other than that, no, I don't know who Concrete Blonde is. My wife's over there giggling. So those are some hang lows, right? Doing some in demons. I don't want to talk to my sister. Egg, no. What?
Your dad.
Yes, I am a dad. Thanks for telling me again.
Problem.
No, not problem. Problem is, shh. You're good, bro. Yeah, Clown loves it whenever I sing that song. He cracks up so hard when I do that. He's like, dude, sing the Four Non-Blonde song. I'm like, no, I'm not gonna sing that song. He's like, oh, come on, sing it. And I have to wait till he's not paying attention before I sing it. Otherwise, he just loses his damn mind. It's some funny shit. I love it. Apparently, Chuck also sings it like an idiot. So
Is Chuck watching right now?
no, Chuck's not watching. Unfortunately, if he was, he would have just been like, dude, that was hilarious. And I'd be like, I know, Chuck. I know. Too bad you weren't able to hear you. He has the voice of an angel. Chuck does not have the voice of an angel. Primus, Green Jello, or Pussifer? A, yes. Did you ever get your link? Oh, god damn it, I didn't. Man, thanks for reminding me. I've been, like I said, doing a music video for this one band for the past week, and did not even think about that. Not even thought about it. So I will try to get that going ASAP. Primus, duh. Les Claypool, literally the most talented bassist.
Mexican Primus.
We actually, we were sitting in the Mexican restaurant the other day. I was enjoying some cheese with some chips, and my wife was enjoying some booze. And,
and food.
Oh, I guess, and food. And we heard margaritas, and we heard a band. I swear to baby Jesus was the Mexican version of Primus.
Mariachi Primus.
Mariachi Primus. It was fucking crazy. Crazy. And Green Jello, wrong. They had to change their name to Green Jelly, don't forget. Actually, I got a buddy of mine who is in a band down in Texas who lives literally just down the street from that guy, the main dude from Green Jello. So, and he does some stuff with them on stage. Like he's like the guitar. I think he does guitar with them.
I didn't even know they were still doing anything.
Yeah, they still do stuff. I think he does guitar for them, or just like pretty sure he does. Because or is it keys? Just regular keys. I'm pretty sure he has the guitar for it. Anyway, and then Pussifer, my wife is a big fan of. Their new stuff sucked, and I'm not a fan of the new one. It's garbage as far as I'm concerned, and I hate it.
Well, you haven't heard all of it yet either.
I've heard like 3 songs. They're the exact same song. They're garbage. All 3 of them.
You're garbage. All 3 of them.
My wife's rebuttal, you're garbage. What do you think about that? You're a trash husband, trash face. Thanks, wife. Thanks a lot.
Count on me. I was going to count on me.
I know. See, and am I going to get mad and like, blast her for verbal abuse and stuff like that? No.
I just did it on live.
She did it live. I've got proof right here. See? Well, I knew what I was getting into. I did not. No, my wife was not this mean to me when we got together. I had to train her to be mean to me.
You did.
I was like, you're way too nice to me, wife. You got to be mean to me. Call me bad words and punch me. Throw sticks at my head and crack my head open. That was a true story, too. That's why she laughed like that. She's like, ooh, hee, hee, hee. I did crack his head open. It was hilarious.
It was pretty fucking funny.
See? She knows. She loved it. She loved every goddamn minute of that moment. She was like, ha. It was amazing only because she can't fucking aim to save her goddamn life. She can't. Right now, she's sitting maybe 5 feet, 6 feet from me. And generally speaking,
you know why I used to not be able to? I can aim much better now.
Oh, yeah.
You know why I couldn't aim?
Because you keep throwing stuff at me and you got better? Practice?
No. I used to play softball. I couldn't aim very well because I needed fucking glasses.
Because you suck.
No, because I couldn't fucking see.
Suck. Go for it. Do it.
Get you right between the fucking
Go
eyes.
for it. You literally hit me in the crotch. She aimed at my face. Did you just see this? I'm like aiming right here. She lined it up. She goes and threw it right at my right down here at the bottom of my chair.
No, I hit you right in the dick.
It was like
That's
right
where
here.
I was aiming.
Bullshit. My point was just proven. Thank you very much, wife. See, that was going to be your epic moment to prove me wrong. You were waiting for it. You're
There
like,
was no way that was going to actually hit you.
you're like 5 feet from me.
I'm further than 5 feet from you. You
Really?
asshat.
Really? Where's my? It doesn't matter. Bullshit. I can.
Throw it at me.
You want me to hit you?
Yeah, throw it at me.
No, because that is physical abuse on
Throw
camera.
it at me.
No, I'm not going to play your mind games. No, I'm not going to play your treacherous woman vindictive mind games. I'm not going to do it. Nope.
I mean, I could have thrown something
Throw it in
heavy
my
at
face.
you.
Throw it in my face.
I'm gonna throw something heavy at your face. Wait, you just brushed your teeth.
Kyra, you're not throwing
No.
it. You have good aim. Your mom can't aim for
Fuck
crap.
you. Put that down, not away. You just brushed your
Your
teeth.
mom can't aim for garbage. That's the point.
I told you to go eat your stuff, your noodles and stuff.
You're going to hit her not much of a difference. That's what she was saying.
Yeah,
She's like, that's what I meant to hit because you're a big dick. She thinks it's hilarious.
How does she know you have a big dick?
Kyra, get out of here right now. No, that's not what I said. That's not what I said at all. And you don't even be listening to that. Get out of here.
Well, I did listen.
Because get out of here. You're not supposed to be in here. I swear to God.
Swear to God.
No, you're supposed to be going to bed. Not even in here right now.
Not even close to bedtime.
Good night. It is 2. Anyway.
It's 15 minutes till bedtime.
Oh, crap. Oh, that looks pretty good. What? Like, welcome to my world. It's like, crap, I fucked up. It looks pretty all right. Now I fucked up. It's complete trash. Everything I do is trash. Oh, well, that's not bad. And then it's more trash. This is how I paint. Garbage, 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 garbage. Okay. accidental garbage. Yeah. Thanks. So anyway, the point being is no, my wife can't aim for shit. And that was the amazing part about when she cracked my head open with the stick. I was like, I don't know, 20-something feet away easy. I'd whooped her ass. Kyra had whacked her with a stick. This was when Kyra was like a 1.5-year-old baby or something. I was like, go whack your mom with this. Ha, ha, ha. And I slapped my wife's ass, and I take off running. And as I'm running, I jump over a little fence, and I'm just booking it. And all of a sudden, the stick was flying up in the air. And I just start laughing. I'm weaving and bobbing, man. I just start cracking up laughing because she hit me. She's 5 feet away. She can't even hit my face. She couldn't even hit my face. But God damn it, if I'm running, weaving and bobbing, she can't tag me from 20, 25 feet away. Like, what kind of trash is that? It was amazing. I had such a great moment. She was like laughing. It was good times. But, that's the kind of abuse we enjoy, right, wife? Good old smack your husband with a stick. She can't say yes because that proves that, she's over there shaking her head yes, though, I promise. She's actually looking at what, clothes?
No.
Oh, okay. She usually looks at clothes.
No, I just did that purge thing.
Oh, yeah. I'm just checking your cells. Your
Yeah.
cells.
I want to buy new clothes. I have to do this.
I'm not feeling too shabby though. I'm kind of enjoying it. It's kind of not like an idiot thing. Using the paint to kind of actually get rid of the paint. I mean, fuck it. Interesting method, right? But it looks like it kind of works. All right then. Tear that shit up. Changing our brushes a little bit. Again, I have no idea what I'm doing. It just, whatever happens. Just letting it flow. And I'm, this red-black combo, red-black-white-gray combo thing's always been a thing for me. So, but, oh, and as far as back to the Manson thing really quick, because that was our topic for this evening, right? The world right now is full of assholes. Not just Manson, just everybody. And that's just everybody. Bob Ross approved. It seems like the world we live in is getting worse, and worse. And that's even including, people are going to bastardize me for this one, but like people, okay, like Dita Von Teese, right, was married to Manson for like a year or something like that. She just came out and said, that didn't happen in my relationship. He didn't fuck with me. I mean, I just divorced him because of other bullshit. He cheated on me, and okay. So then the question arises, ouch, Buck. Did he selectively be manipulative, mind games and things like that to different people? And or Rose McGowan also, I think, came out and said that he didn't do anything.
I don't know that she came out and said
I think
anything.
I read somewhere that she did officially come out. Somebody said something. I'll have to look at it.
Because she definitely would have came out if he would have done
something.
I
I think she would have been the first person that would have popped up and said, oh, fuck this asshole, raw. But I think she would have already done that.
100%.
I think if anything would have happened, I think Rose McGowan would have been leading the pack years ago.
Yeah,
when it happened.
She is a feminist.
Oh, yeah.
For sure.
She's a super feminist. So it comes to the weird aspect of maybe it's how people perceive the personality, you know? Like it goes into, I'm trying to figure out a way to say this without seeming like a complete dickbag. Some people take my sense of humor wrong, and they're like, oh, you're a complete fuckstick. And I'm like, I guess if that's how you want to take me, I'm a fuckstick. My wife even goes, oh, husband, you're a fuckstick. And sometimes, because I'm a little too much for some people. You have to know your audience. Certain people don't react the same way. And, you know, if you say one thing to one person, they're going to take it differently than the next person. So I'm curious if maybe his dickbag mentality, maybe they're more sensitive. You know, and again, this isn't victim blaming. This is just me questioning the overall situation, because a couple of his exes are saying, nah, not a problem. But then a couple of his exes are saying, oh my God, manipulative, mental abuse, verbal abuse, you know, other things. But did he pick and choose? Was it just times of his life? Was it, you know, or was it he was like that all the time, both sides, and the other couple were perceiving it differently? You know what I mean? Like, I wouldn't say they had thicker skin, but maybe they grew up in households that were more subjected to stuff, so they just handled it differently, kind of deal. You know what I mean? And that's what I'm kind of questioning. Like, well, maybe they just didn't notice it the same. Okay. I was abused heavily growing up. I've made that very abundantly clear. I don't get into details about it, but it happened. Whoop-diddly-doo. Everybody was fucked up when they were a kid. Everybody went through a bunch of shit. I'm nobody special. I'm nobody different than the next guy. But certain aspects of my life, I have been happy that it happened to me, which sounds really weird to a lot of people. Oh, you're glad you were abused? No, I'm not glad I was abused. That sucked. I'm glad that something positive came out of it, at least, where I was able to handle things better because of it. My pain tolerance is extremely high. You know, I break my fucking arm and I literally go, okay. You know, people punch me in the face and I can literally be like, oh, okay. It's not that big of a deal because, you know, the way I was raised. So my pain tolerance is really high, and that helps in certain situations. So to me, you know, a circumstance, certain situations would be different than other people because of the way I was raised. That's all I'm thinking. So I'm wondering, like the Dita Von Teese or maybe Rose McGowan were raised in a situation that would have adapted them for his personality. So maybe they just didn't notice it. Maybe. Or maybe the other chicks were raised in a situation, a household that would be less acceptable of the situation. You know what I mean? These are just my ideas. Yeah, it's like everyone is all rich, or you have nerves of steel, and it's like, yeah, you need that to deal with my family. Right. You know, exactly. You know, you're put in a situation that adapted you to have this ability. It's not necessarily that you wanted to. It's not that you're like, oh, I'm so happy this bullshit happened in my life, but at least something helped you, or something positive happened that can help you from it. That's the kind of thing, that's kind of how I look at it, you know? And like, at least I have that from it. So, I mean, I guess maybe that I'm just being positive from a negative situation is my thoughts. Maybe. I don't know. But I don't know. You know, in the Manson thing, I don't really give a shit, so to speak. I know it sounds like I'm a dick. Like, I'm like, I don't really give a fuck if he abused him or not. I'm not saying that. I mean, I don't give a fuck. It's not my business. It's their business if they find out it happened or not. But she waited like, what, 15 fucking years or something like that? Like, come the fuck on. 15 years? I have issues with that too. When people wait so long, and I do get that there's like the fear factor, where you don't want to come forward and get in trouble from them, you know, and deal with it. I can get that. Oh, I get that, you know. So I do understand that kind of stuff too, that mentality. Um, but 15 years, I mean, he moved on in other relationships. So that fear of retaliation, I don't know. I don't know. And with the big movements that have been happening over the past, you know, 5 to 10 years, like the hashtag Me Too movement and things like that, I almost would have thought it would have came to light, a couple of years ago versus right now. The timing just seems kind of odd. Like, I don't know, maybe she just finally did get the balls to do it. Hashtag 2021 can't judge, balls to do it, I don't know. I don't know. So, I mean, I'm not her. I don't know the situation. I'm just kind of spewing my bullshit and, kind of thinking out loud for the whole thing. And, maybe something will stick, maybe not. On a personal note, when I was a kid, nobody fucking ever listened to me anyway. So I quit trying to ask for help because I didn't feel like anybody was going to ever, actually give me help, because they never really did. So it is what it is. And I mean, I guess it becomes what it becomes. I don't know how they're going to prove it now. It's a bunch of he said, she said bullshit. But the problem with this is something I've always thought about. Even accusations now are enough to kill your career, enough to kill your job, enough to kill your future. So, especially if you're famous, which is one thing why I'm kind of glad I never got famous. I was always like sidelines, where I was like, oh, yeah, I know all those people, but I'm not one of those people. All right. Because, like, Trip from, he was in Dope and then Static X, and he got in trouble for that thing with the 14-year-old girl. And he was like, I didn't know she's 14 or whatever, and things like that. Yeah, well, he was a nice guy, but he was definitely a horn dog. And, I can see that happening. But yeah. So, anyway, sorry, I'm just letting my brain look at things. Forgot what I was going to say. Shit biscuits. I wasn't going to say shit biscuits, but poop the biscuits. I think you have Wes Borland that pops up and says that, Manson, yeah, that's all true. And, I've always loved Wes Borland. He's always seemed like a really cool guy. One of my goals in life is to actually meet him. Never got the chance. Some of my other friends, Less Than Human, they actually played with Limp Bizkit a couple of times. They went down and huge festival opened for Limp Bizkit a couple of years, 3 years back or so, and got a chance to hang out with them and stuff like that. And I was always like, you sons of bitches. Fuck you guys. And good bunch of kids, though. Whenever this fucking COVID shit ends, we're going to eventually play shows again together, hopefully. But who knows when that'll be, if ever. If ever. But when Wes Borland said, oh yeah, all that shit about Manson's true. I mean, I can't personally, I wouldn't doubt any of it. You know, I'm not going to say that, oh, no, I don't believe her at all. I totally would believe, yeah, he's fucking probably did some fucked up, stupid shit to her because you live that lifestyle. Like, you know, she said earlier, that's the lifestyle. And it is. You get caught up in it. You start living it. You start being it. Even your persona, you know, on stage bleeds through your real existing life. So even if you're not like that, eventually you become that. And if you're surrounded by drugs, if you're surrounded by all these fake people and these idiots that are like, oh no, we're your friends and this would be cool and that'll be great. And you got to be like this out in public all the time. You know, they're feeding you full of shit so much and you're coked out of your mind. And you're all like, I mean, your life's a fucking whirlwind of crazy. I used to be buddies with a vocalist in another band on a local level that they were getting up there pretty good for a while. And his persona became his existence, which was weird, but understandable. You know, he kind of, he became a recluse as per his persona being so, like leave me alone-esque, you know? And then in real life, he like became a recluse because his persona was always something he was always doing, like interviews or, you know, photo shots. And, you know, the band was playing way like a lot and they're all over the place. And I knew him since way back, like when he first started. And then years later, I went up and visited him and stayed at his house for a couple, 3 days. And it was so weird because he like ate in his bedroom and he was like, oh man, you know, just make yourself at home, do whatever, you know, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, cool, man. Didn't see him for like 3 days. You know, he came out, go to the bathroom, get something to eat, go back into his room. You know? And I'm just like, all right then. Kind of weird, but you know, I hung out with everybody else mostly. And you know, which I knew them too, but it was just strange, you know, like, all right, dude. I mean, ain't seen you in a couple of years, but good times, good times. And I think he's doing better now. He quit the music biz, and I think now he's just a normal person with kids and shit. And I'm all, huh, weird. But all right, you do you, bro. You do you, bro. And I think he's doing him just fine, bro. And if you can't tell what I'm doing like a, I don't know, a ghosty figure face thing of people here, like down at the bottom. Obviously, some kind of, I don't even really understand it, but whatever. We're just doing what we're doing and letting it do what it do. Letting it do what it do. What it do. Pickles for two. I fucking don't understand what I say. I usually stop about 2 hours, but I'm going to just keep going for a minute because I don't know, man. I'm just like, whatever, I'm good. 10 o'clock, kids are in bed finally. Cool. I'm feeling kind of a fuck it moment for this evening. Just keep going a little bit. See where it turned up at. Oh, yeah. Let's just. I mean, the significance of this, I don't even know. I'm not thinking. I'm just letting, like, I don't know, maybe I'm having some weird emotional thing with my kids or some kind of subconscious, something. Thinking about kids or a couple of kids, because you have like a childlike figures, Maybe it's some kind of internal personal thing with childlike wonder. I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing. But that's normal. I don't know what I'm doing. So just let it fucking flow and happen and do its own thing and shit. some shit biscuits, like I said. We got some poop biscuits. Man, I don't even know what's coming out of it, man. Like, yeah. Just not sure where to go. Like, what I feel other things involved, you know? Like, they're there. Just don't know where or what yet. You know? So it's kind of like, I don't know. It's kind of a thing. I don't know. I don't know what I'm feeling. I don't know what I'm thinking. Like, I almost think it should have more something, more something. I'm just not sure what. And I'm afraid I'm gonna fuck it up now. So here's where the problem comes, and this is the usual issue where I start having issues, where my brain goes, oh yeah, no, it looks good, don't fuck it up, and then I go, oh no, but I need to do this, and then I fuck it up. Which is where my buddy Erica always yells at me, and she's like, no, it looks fine, don't fuck it up. I'm like, I'm not trying to fuck it up. And then I fuck it up because I keep going. So I don't know. I kind of think like maybe I should darken that in a little bit. I don't know. I don't know. It looks all right. It's all right. I mean, that looks all right. It needs something. There's something else there. I know it's there. I know what is there. Do you like the movie Party Monster? The one with Macaulay Culkin and Marilyn Manson from back in like, what was it, 1997 or something, if I'm not mistaken. And it was about the original party kids, the original club kids, which is ironically funny and interesting because the Michael I can't say his name, gentleman though, the what is that? Oh, 2003. Really? It was 2003. I thought it was way earlier than that. I'm usually not wrong on my dates, but I only remember seeing that one once, and it wasn't really necessarily like a. No. I know it was Seth Green. Macaulay Culkin was in it too, though, and so was Marilyn Manson. And look it up. Macaulay Culkin was in it. Tell me I'm wrong. And I'm waiting for you to tell me I'm wrong. But there was what is that? Desmond the Amazing or whatever, right? This not cross-dressing, but the kid that the drag queen kid, a little 10-year-old boy whose mother, he was in it, and you're still wrong. And I know my shit for the most part. When it comes to films, bro, I know my shit for the most part. Random Street Theater knows what I'm talking about. We're kindred spirits, bro. But the Desmond the Amazing or whatever, this 10-year-old kid that made the news 2 years ago when he was doing drag shows for grown men throwing him money. Culkin is the first list on IMDb. Okay. But yeah, this Desmond the Amazing or whatever was at shows, doing drag shows, doing strip teases for grown men, throwing him money at strip clubs, by the way. On video, it's documented, it's proven. His mother was a huge fan of the club kids and always wanted to hook up with like the Michael guy. So when he got out of prison, she looked him up and basically took her kid to him. And there's interviews and shit or video on YouTube where her kid is sitting next to the Michael dude and some other guy and that kid is on drugs. Like, you cannot tell me watching that video clip of Desmond the Amazing or Desmond the Fantastic or whatever the fuck the kid's name was, next to that Michael dude and the other guy, I can't remember his name. You can't tell me that kid ain't on something. That kid is baked out of his. He's like, yeah. The one dude is a questionable child predator. He paints a lot of paintings with children and the date rape drug on them. In fact, there's one hanging in the back of that interview or whatever it is, the one I'm thinking of, the one I saw. And she was like hardcore about this dude, apparently, from the research I did. And yeah, it was crazy. So, yeah, that dude just died recently from, I think, an overdose, actually. Just literally not too long back. But the Party Monster movie itself was an interesting look into the historical past of culture during that time, because it was the birth of something. The thing about modern times now is there's no birth of anything new. 80s, 90s, 60, 2000 and before, birth of everything new. 2000 beyond, recycling everything that was before it. We're talking from the 1900s, 20s, 30s, 40s, 50s, 60s, 70s, 80s, 90s. Everything had something new born within it. You had your discotheque, you had your fucking, new metal, your rap metal, you had your classic rock back in the day, you had your hippie rock, you had your psychedelic, you had your whatever. Everything was being created as it went. Now, there's no creativity. I mean, okay, mumble rap, I guess, is a new one. And then you did have dubstep that came up, which was a new one. So I guess there has been a little bit, but it seems like the creativity has slowed tremendously with the advent of technology. So it seems like the more tools that were available out there, the less creativity we have gained, which I can vouch for is very accurate, because I was way more creative before I got a computer with programs to create the music. So I can definitely say I would agree with that notion in my own brain pan. Most definitely, but so I like that movie. I did watch it back in the day, and I remember it being interesting for the cultural view of that party scene and what it was like and how crazy it was at the time. That's all. Like, so I can appreciate it for being this historical retelling of the moment. Like, like today in history, Party Monster, and in 1982 or whatever, you know what I mean? Like that kind of deal. Like along them lines. Oh my God, go to bed.
I know, I can't think of you or mom helping me pack my lunch for tomorrow.
You're not going to school tomorrow. You got a doctor's appointment.
I know, at 10.
Yeah.
So I'm not going to school at
Probably not. We ain't going to be back in time.
That mom said at 10:22.
Yeah, we're probably not going to be back in time. Your mom's going to want to...
Well, just in case, if I want a snack after I'm done.
Because we're going out of town.
Oh, then.
Yeah, it's not in
Okay,
town.
I don't have to be in school at first?
I don't think so. We're not going to be in town, sweetie.
Okay, so I don't have to be in school.
No. You're not going to school in the morning.
Not?
No.
I'm so
Go to bed.
Okay, I don't care. I am happy. Oh, I will.
Go to sleep.
Yeah.
Watch her mom be like, oh no, she's going to school in the morning. I'll be like, my bad. Nah, I think she's going to school in the morning. In the morning. Oh yeah, I can talk about film all day though, bro. You ever bring up movies and be like, hey, what do you think about this movie? I'll be like, blah, 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 blah. Unless it's a stupid movie that I didn't care about and I didn't watch. Then I'll be like, it was dumb and I don't care. Ugh. Like, you're a dumbhead for talking about it. But that was all right. It was all right. We've got to think this through. Here's what I see, right? Here's what I feel, right? I feel like these spider legs coming off of this thing, okay? But see, my brain wants to logically dictate how they go. My creative soul says, fuck you, bro. We're going to make fucking crazy ass fucking spider legs.
Why do I have to be like old and I'm all tired already? It's been fucking 10:15.
Why are you all old and tired already?
Yeah.
I don't know, because y'all fucking old and tired already. I don't know, you're like, what, 45 now?
Fuck you. You're the one that's closer to 45. You want me to tell him your real age while you're alive?
Fuck you, wife.
Oh.
Fuck you.
You want to play these games, sir?
My wife doesn't really know my real age. Don't listen to things she says ever.
Yes, I do.
She's full of crap. She's a compulsive liar, everybody. Don't listen to her.
Oh,
Ah, shut up, wife!
You're
Shut
lying.
up!
You're lying. You know I'm not a compulsive liar.
I can't really lie. I'll have to say it's a joke, of course, but damn it. Don't listen to her anyway.
All right.
I love you, wife. Don't say it.
I might just say it.
Don't say it.
Better apologize for the
I'm sorry, wife. So anyway, the Attack of the Giant Blurry Finger. I saw that you had a reminder, I think it was, that I saw earlier, right whenever I was going to stream live or whatever. I believe when I popped up the page, it said reminder. And I was like, oh, okay, cool. So I don't know what that is. I figured my assumption is that it's somebody who was making a movie and they just kept their finger in front of the camera the whole time. That would be my assumption, to make that silly as fuck. Does that make sense? Sounds like something that Larry would make. Curse of the Screaming Forehead, or yeah, Curse of the Screaming Forehead. Lost Skeleton of Cadavra. Lost Skeleton Returns Again. Things like that. And I love his work. He's awesome and hilarious. But he actually sounds like something he would make. The finger is an alien that comes down to bang some chick. Wow. Wow. Okay, didn't see that one coming. That was not really a joke on accident, on purpose. Attack of the Giant Blurry Finger. And it's a finger that comes down to finger bang a chick. Okay, wow. Well, yeah, I didn't really see that one. No, I was expecting it to be like a finger, like in front of the camera, being blurry the whole time, like attacking people, you know? That kind of came out of nowhere, buddy. Wow. Wow. So is there pornographic material in it, is my question. Because of the thing with a film based around that concept, there has to be titties in it. I would assume there's no vag in it because, you know, then it's actually a porno. But I would assume there's at least titties in it. And is it like a real finger, or is it like a finger prop? Because it would be hilarious if it was a giant foam prop finger, like a foam rubber finger or something like that. Like that would be like an animatronic finger. That'd be funny. But if it's like a person's hand or something, lame. There is about 1 minute of actual nudity. Total or throughout the whole film, just added up? That's the real question. All right, now how am I going to do this? While he's thinking, oh, it's a real finger. Oh, dang it. See, so it is going to be somebody with a finger going, I'm going to finger bang this chick, right? That's kind of a letdown. Because if it was an alien finger, I was expecting to be like a giant foam rubber finger or something now. And they like bonk people with it. And that'd be kind of funny. My question is the top one's going to go up? I don't think so. I think that would be stupid as fuck. I think the top one should come down too. Okay. I'll have to give it some kind of, yeah, I like your version better, right? Well, I'm just saying, like a big rubber, foam rubber finger would be funny and cool, and they could be like smack people in the head, like huge, like be the size like a head, and then you could do some funny shit with like a chick's ass, and it obviously wouldn't fit. So then it could be like, oh, and he couldn't find somebody to like finger bang on Earth, and you could do all kinds of really silly, stupid shit with that. Of course, PC culture and cancel culture would attack the shit out of that. And then you got feminazis like my wife over there. They'd be like, that's not funny. That's fucked up. She's too busy looking on her phone. She didn't even listen to me. So kind of disappointed. I was expecting her to cuss me out or say, fuck you, husband. You're an idiot.
Do you want me to say that?
I was looking forward to it.
Not happening.
No, she's not very good at verbal abuse. See? You're a terrible verbal abuser, wife. You're Manson person.
Oh, that's such a horrible thing that I'm a terrible verbal abuser.
Yeah, I was gonna say your Manson card's gonna get revoked if you keep this up. But anyway, we're still going, man. I'm liking this thing a lot. It's I'm digging it. I'm digging it quite a bit. So, fuck it. I'm just gonna keep it going full steam. She's too distracted to even give me some Beastie Boy lyrics.
Look, I'm busy.
No, you be busy, wife. You be busy. Be busy. Just want intergalactic, planetary, intergalactic. So, I like my sugar with coffee and cream. Thank you. All right, somebody gave me some. I appreciate that. See, that works out just fine. Somebody. She's not even paying attention now. She's just sitting over there. That's okay. She's actually really busy. She's been doing a clothes purge today. And when she does that, she kind of gets on her own world, and that's fine.
Yeah, making money.
Yeah, she says, fuck bitches, make money. That's literally what she said earlier. So that's not me. That was her own. In her own words, fuck bitches, make money. So I said, yep, that's what they say, wife. That's what they say. So now I got Beastie Boys intergalactic planetary stuck in my head. And I'm thinking of the giant robots. Start drawing Power Rangers and painting Power Rangers up here in a minute. Like, there we go. Oh, in the background down there, you can see my boop. That's a prop I'm working on. And you can see the robot body I'm working on too. Boop. Which will be for a film in the future. I'm just building a robot puppet, basically. Two totally separate things. Oh, there's my finger there. Two totally separate things. Fuck you and your baby. Okay, listen, here's my baby Godzilla problem, all right? Just so that's clarified, dude, because you have no idea what that's about. Minya and Nilla are fucking retarded, okay? Baby Godzilla's cool. The one baby Godzilla he actually put the picture of, I'm fine with that one, okay? And I'm also fine with the baby Godzilla that was in Godzilla vs. Destroya. The one that is questionably the Godzilla from Godzilla 2000 that took over the mantle. But like Minya and Milla, fucking hate them. Hate them with a passion. And those are the dumbass, big, googly-eyed ones from like back in the 60s and 70s bullshit, where they're all like, big eyes, and they go, and they blew the fucking O-rings, fucking blow my O-ring. And like, I hate them so much, dude. You don't even know. And you know, Clown and I got into that conversation once. Crazy Clown's what he used to go, you're still painting either. Yeah, I am still painting. Hey, what's up? Donkey voiced Abomination. Exactly. Son of Godzilla. Thank you. Yeah. Well, he was in a couple. That type of Godzilla was in a couple, and named Milla and Minya differently, which is weird. And I still don't really know why, because I'm not Japanese and I don't care. But yes, I was really, I hate those two that version with a passion of the Christ. And I don't know why, because they're stupid as fuck. That's why. Stupid as fuck. So that's why he gives me shit, because me and him got in an argument once about that, and my passion of anger came out. I was all, fuck that piece of shit. And he just started cracking up, like, because he knew it pissed me off, and I hated it. So he thought it was hilarious to keep bugging me about it. And of course he did. And so now every chance he gets, he's like, you know, he bothers me with it. And I'm like, fuck you, bro. Fuck you. He's a good kid. I do like him. Except for when he talks about Baby Godzilla to me. And then I want to punch him in his face. And I couldn't reach it. Dude's like 7 feet tall. He's a Sasquatch. And, nah, I make fun of him for it a lot, because he is like literally like 6'5" or some shit like that. He's a big guy. But he's a good guy. I like him. I've known him for a couple. Well, how long do I know Clown now? For a long time. Yeah, we've been playing together for like 3 years probably now. And yes, Erica, by the way, I am still painting. What ended up happening was for some stupid reason, you can easily create a horror video game with the things you paint. Oh, thanks. Yeah, Erica, I am on here solely because my Facebook, nobody could hear me for some reason. Don't know what happened, but whatever. So I gave up. And yeah, maybe I could if I, had the give a shits and knowledge to make a fucking video game. And thanks, though. Thanks for the compliment. I will definitely say. Definitely thanks for the compliment. But I don't know, man. Maybe a good horror game, with my shit. I don't know, it might be cool. I'd have to have a whole team, though. I would like to commission your art for a tarot deck. That's cool, man. I could do that.
There's no T at the end of tarot.
Tarot
It's
deck.
not tarot.
It's a tarot deck.
No.
It says tarot deck.
The last T is silent.
Then why is it there? Why tarot deck?
Oh, for fuck's sake.
It's called a parrot, not a parrot. Gotcha,
People
wife.
pronounce Paris,
Oh.
Actually, some people pronounce Paro.
Those people are stupid. Tarot deck. She's still looking at me. Now she's just rubbing her eyes like he's an idiot. She's doing the... Yeah. She has to live with this.
It's exhausting.
I can imagine. I mean, I wouldn't know personally.
That's why I always have dark circles.
I know. I'm the reason you have dark circles under your eyes. I'm the reason I have dark circles under my eyes, wife. So, I mean, what are you complaining about?
You know it's bad when you give yourself dark circles.
Phantasmophobia is hugely popular right now. That's been around for a long time, though, hasn't it? I remember Phantasmophobia. Wait, no. Phantasmagoria? Wait, that's a movie. Phantasmophobia. No, yeah, that's a new one. What one am I thinking of? Like one of the early ones. Oh, Jesus. I don't know. Anyway. Maybe I am thinking of Phantasmagoria. But But yes, a tarot. I just like to bug the shit out of my wife by saying things wrong. Well, first of all, I don't believe in silent letters because they're fucking stupid. So I do like to say things with their actual, like cano, which is technically canal if you think about it. It's weird. Like, why do we have? My daughter asked me about the letter thing once, and I can't remember what word it was, but I had a silent letter, and she was like, "Dad, why do we have these words when they're not spelled this way?" And it had like a silent letter, and it was like a bigger word that wasn't even said that way. Like if you pronounced it with the actual letter phonics, it would not sound at all like what it was said. Can't remember the word now. I should have remembered the example, but I was trying to explain to her during, and third grade, I was trying to explain to her spelling word, and she was like, "That's not how you'd say that." And she tried to spell it like phonetically, say it correct. And I was like, "Holy shit, you're right. That's actually how you'd say it." I was like, "But that's not how we say it." I was like, "Huh, that is stupid." So yeah, we had that conversation, and I've always thought that silent letters were dumb as shit, though. Because why would you have a silent fucking letter there if you're not gonna fucking say it? Like, what the fuck is that? Why? Taro is a root vegetable. Tarot is a deck of cards. I know what the difference is. I'm just saying. Why would you call it? Why would you put a letter in there if you didn't want to say it? It's just weird to me. So like gnome, or cano, I say instead of cano, but when I actually think about it, I try to say it on purpose so people go, "That's not how you say that." I'm all, "But isn't it?" And they go, "It's silent." I'm like, "But why?" And then they go, "I don't know. That's a good question." I'm like, "I know, right? Why is it silent?" Because it doesn't make a sense for it to be fucking silent. Does it, wife?
I stopped paying attention to you a long time ago. I'm sorry.
I know you did. You always do. No, that's my wife. She's like, "Oh, you're still talking?" I stopped giving a shit about you a long time ago.
Dramatic much?
Yeah, I am. Dramatic a little. Now I'm dramatic a lot.
Yeah, you are.
Super dramatic.
I know where your son gets it from.
Oh, my son gets it from watching you.
Ouch.
My son's a goddamn drama queen. Jesus. He gets that from you, though. He gets it from watching you. Super dramatic. You vaginas. I like peas and carrots. Well, it is how you say it. That's funny. Peas and carrots. Carrots are all right. That's funny. But yeah, like it's just, I don't know. I think that's a weird thing when you actually think about it. Like I've learned. I was watching a guy. I watched some stuff on foreign languages and things like that. And there's a Japanese guy who learned English, speaks it rather well, but he's always comparing like English, America to Japan. And so he was talking about like, they don't have the L sound in Japanese language, like at all, which is funny because I didn't know that until this guy. But a long time ago when I used to play Magic the Gathering, I was at a tournament, and I swear to God I wasn't being an asshole to this guy, but I was playing against a Japanese guy that did not speak very good English. And when the tournament started, I was like, all right, he didn't say a word to me, and I shook his hand, and he was a cool guy. He seemed cool. We didn't talk. We started playing, and it was, tournaments are pretty serious back then. They were fun, but we were like in it for some good prizes. And he says, "I tap for Brack." I said, "What?" he goes, "I tap for Brack." What? Like, what are you saying? I tap for Brack. I got nothing, dude. I was like, I got nothing, bro. What? And he goes, I tap for Brack. I tap for Brack. I'm like, and he was getting mad. So you got this little Japanese dude going, I tap for Brack, I tap for Brack, I tap for Brack. And I'm like, okay, whatever the fuck that is. I'm like, do you need something? Do you need medication? Do I need to call somebody? I don't understand what's happening. And he was getting pissed. So he's like, hey, you know, to the judge, and the judge comes over there and he's like, what's the problem? And he goes, I say I tap for Brack. And he don't understand. And you know, and I was like, I don't know what he's saying, dude. And he goes, he's tapping for black. And I was like, oh, okay, that makes sense. You know, so the light went off on my head. Never knew that the L sound didn't exist in the Japanese language. Didn't know it. Until I watched this video just literally a month ago, not even a month ago, 2 or 3 weeks ago. And where he was talking about how hard it is for them to pronounce the L in the words. So he had to really learn it and how to do it, things like that. So they use the R in place of L's when they're talking.
Which is funny because people with speech impediments use the L in place of R's.
Interesting. So
have you not heard people with speech impediments? A lot of the times they do.
I'm usually too busy laughing at them to actually listen to them. So no.
You must laugh at yourself a lot.
Hey, the lisp is not my fault. Shut up.
And the stutter.
Hey, my stutter is none of your concern. That comes with other things. Bye, wife.
Bye.
But anyway, as far as it goes, I learned that they don't even have the L sound in any of their words, like anything. So they never learn it growing up. So you're talking people that are 25, 30 years old have never said la 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 or lick or laugh. It's not in their vocabulary to have the L sound, which is really weird if you think about it, because we are so used to the L sound. But for another culture, they've never used it. So it's weird and freaky. So in that, then I was listening to him, and he was talking about how Japan they're very phonetic. And that America, the thing is they're not a phonetic language. And I started realizing, yeah, he's right. We don't actually pronounce our words according to how the fucking letter is pronounced. We don't. We just make up random fucking associated fucking sounds where we're like, well, this letter and this letter together make a totally fucking different sound. Then why don't you just put that letter there? If a P and an H together make an F sound, just put a fucking F there. Why don't you do that? I mean, it ain't that fucking complicated. And linguistics, it's because of Latin, but shut the fuck up. We're literally making up slang and putting it in the dictionary now. We have a literal, in the real dictionary, not just slang dictionaries, in real fucking Webster dictionaries now, slang is incorporated in the dictionary as modern speech. Real fucking words, okay? If we're doing that, fucking change it. PH is no longer f. The letter F is f. It's not hard, people. I mean, come the fuck on. We're rewriting the fucking Constitution and history and, all this other shit that we're accepting and saying it's okay. We have to rewrite it. And then rewrite the fucking stupid language that doesn't make a goddamn bit of sense. Take out silent letters. Anyway, so my old man is at this party and someone's like, why do you let your wife talk to you like that? And he was all, what is she saying? And my mom is all, I'm talking to you. Oh my God. I have a hard time reading, by the way. Future reference, I do have learning disabilities hardcore. I'm dyslexic, which sucks. And then like my reading comprehension skills are really low. I special classes for that shit. So that's why a lot of the times when I read a lot of stuff, I'm like, wait, what? And I have to like reread it. So, sorry about that. So my old man is at this party and someone is like, why do you let your wife talk to you like that? He was all, what is she saying? My mom is all, I'm talking to you. I'm not sure what. I have no idea what that actually means because you use the word wife and mom. So that makes it seem to me like his wife and your mom aren't the same person. So now I'm kind of confused about the situation. Anyway, I'm going to finish painting this while I am sure you probably explain a little further what the fuck I didn't figure out there. I'm sorry. But anyway, that's kind of the whole situation of my thoughts on all that. My wife, of course, thinks I'm an idiot. But that's normal. My wife always thinks I'm an idiot. And I'm not going to disagree, but I'm not going to say, I mean, I think of some smart shit sometimes. Where even she's like, all right, husband, that's pretty fucking genius. I'm like, yeah, I fucking know it. You better fucking agree. Because for once, I'm fucking right. And you know it. You can't fucking deny it, even though she does all the time. Because she's a woman. His wife was talking shit and he was not listening. Oh, okay. Yeah, you know, my wife does that all the time. But, opposites. I was just talking shit. She doesn't listen. But she'll talk shit and I just pretend not to listen. But I do. Because, you know, if I don't, she gets mad at me. She's like, are you even listening to me? I'm like, yes. She's like, no, you're not. God damn it. And she's like, fuck you, husband. You never listen to me. I'm like, I always listen to you. I'm digging it. I'm digging what's happening here. Again, I'm not really thinking about it. I'm just letting it kind of happen. I know it's been slow going. It doesn't seem like this should have taken 3 fucking hours. I've just been enjoying talking. Thanks, guys. You know, I'm just enjoying the camaraderie, the conversation. Again, I've been kind of, so no hospital trips this week. Shut the fuck up. I don't need that kind of bullshit. Do not curse me. No hospital trips this fucking week. Luckily, none of the kids, the one that swallowed the quarter, right? Just comes down here, I don't know, 2 days ago, maybe. She's chewing on something. And I'm like, what are you chewing on? Because it sounds weird, you know? It sounds weird, like rubbery. She says, I'm chewing on an eraser. I said, what the fuck, man? Spit it out. She goes, it's just an eraser. I was like, did you not learn anything from the quarter? She goes, but it's just an eraser. I was like, I don't care. You don't chew on foreign objects. You know what's funny? When she was a kid, when she was a baby, she ate makeup. She ate dirt. She ate everything that wasn't food. Not my genetics, by the way. Not my genetics. So I have nothing to do with that one. But yeah. Literally, I was like, no, spit it out right now. Does she chew gum? She's not allowed to. I have literally, I mean, we're talking, she's 10 now. And this has just been within the past couple of years, even. She literally chews the gum and she'll just, when she's done, she takes it out and just throws it on the floor in your fucking house. In your house. Chews gum, just throws it on the floor and walks off. And you can be like, you just threw your fucking gum on the floor. What? No, I didn't. Oh, yeah. And you're like, one time she took her gum out, stuck it on the table, put a glass on top of it to hide it. Like, it wasn't a glass, it was like a bottle thing. And squished it down to hide it so she wouldn't get in trouble. I just broke my nail. I'm like, you're literally 4 feet away from the garbage can. You could turn around and go, whoop, and make it in the garbage. So, needless to say, gum was banned in the house. Hardcore. I'm like, you're not ever getting gum again. Stop it. I swear to baby Jesus, if I ever find gum in the house again, you're in deep shit. And I have found gum in the house since, of course. And I was like, God damn it, I'm so mad right now. And it doesn't matter because, you know, kids are kids. And oh my God, it's just kids being kids. And I'm like, no, it's not. It's a pain in the ass. Because, you know, it's like goddamn Lord of the fucking Flies in this house. Have you ever heard of Natural Soft? You can download a free text-to-voice program. Natural Soft. For what? For me to, like, what, read? Or have it read to me? Is that what you mean? Like a reading program. So I don't read books, man. I am just nope. Can't do it. I mean, really simple books, sure, but even that sometimes, because my brain, have it read to you. Okay, yeah, my brain doesn't work sometimes, like at all, and sometimes I can read like the most complicated stuff, just amazingly complicated stuff, right? But then there'll be times that my brain kind of slows down, I guess, and I can't think properly, and I couldn't even read like Go Spot Go for real. So yeah, that would add an interesting element to the lives if it read the comments. It'd be just like a clusterfuck of it'd be like, ah. I don't know how that would go, but I might look into it. You know, definitely gotta get those links up on everything all the time. Natural soft. I'll have to see when I get done doing shit. Maybe give it a look and see what it looks like for doing. See, I'm liking this. I'm digging the overall aesthetics of this being all right. It's not too shabby. I'm tired. I'm gonna turn in. Yeah. You know what? I didn't even be on this late. Again, it's been 3 fucking hours, which is the longest I've ever done. I actually am just like feeling, I don't know, just kind of good to just chat and relax. And I needed a break from the music video thing. I actually have to get that doctor outfit created tomorrow. I actually have a doctor's appointment for my kiddo, so I'll see there's a doctor's appointment for her foot to make sure it's fine. It's fine. But to pull out or to check out from where we pulled that inch-long toothpick out of her foot from the infection and all that shit. But it looks great, and but we got to go to do that in the morning. And other than that, no, we're good. So I'll hit you up later about that stuff. Maybe, I don't know. You have giant boobies though, so I am concerned about that, because if you're standing in for the one dude, like how to hide your giant boobies. Yeah, unless you bailed out already, in which case I'm now talking about, oh, there we go. You can bind them. I don't know, can you? I mean, I don't know how that all works. You know, just duct tape your titties down, you know, duct tape titties. But we'll figure it out tomorrow, maybe. I'm not sure. If I get it done by tomorrow. I know the weather is supposed to be this weekend, like pretty cold at night, but it didn't seem too bad, like 50s during the day. So just holler at me either way. Yeah, no problem. Peace out. Go to bed and all that jibber jab. And oh fuck, really? Yeah, it's okay. That doesn't look too shabby. I'll thicken it up a little bit. Yeah. But there we go. I might try to put some hairs. Put some little hairs kind of coming off the spidery-ish legs. Kind of get more of a spidery leg look to it. And then we're going to put 2 more up here. Kind of coming up and down. Just not sure how I want that to look necessarily. And then I think I'm done. Like I feel good about this one, which is weird. Overall, you know. Oh, what the? But yeah, I'm feeling pretty decent about this one. Then I'm gonna go eat me some more spaghetti. I made spaghetti earlier, and my wife thinks my cooking's bland as fuck. I think my wife's bland as fuck. She didn't hear that, so. And but yeah. So I might make me some more spaghetti. Sounds pretty fucking good. I need to get on that fucking making the plague doctor face. I thought about doing a live for that, just being like, oh, I'm gonna modify this plague doctor face because I have to make it look just like this other one. But at the time, I was using my camera for the mask, or that has the pictures of the mask on it that the band sent me. And it's not looking too shabby. I'm sorry that I seem like I'm like, oh, look at this, it's fantastic, it's a fantastical, it'll look good. It's just because I usually hate everything I fucking make, and I'm feeling decently good about. Like it's got a good vibe behind it. I'm all right with this so far. I mean, I don't plan on doing much else with it, so it's simple, in its own right, elegant in the sense of simplicity. I try to do about 4 paintings in a series, by the way, that are all within some sense of the same, I guess, idea, story-esque, whatever. So that way, because, my stage name's 4, so everything's 4s. Makes sense. Makes sense to me, people. But yeah, so I might just have to do that. Fuck you, don't move, you fucking idiot. Fucking dickbag. Fucking wanna fucking move on me like that, you fucking piece of shit. Fuck you. Anyway, see, now I'm getting worried I'm gonna fuck it up. Now I'm getting really, really worried. What if I fuck it up? And that scares me to the point where I'm going to make a mistake if I don't quit. If I don't quit worrying about it, you can't fuck up something that has no definitive point. You can't fuck up something that has no direction, no idea, no rhyme or reason or worry as to where it ends up. You can't fuck up something that's becoming something, blobbing itself into existence, growing like a fucking cancerous cell that has no definitive end in sight, no picturesque moment of completion, no end of the puzzle, no picture on the box. Can't fuck it up. That's the beauty of it. It just is what it fucking is, and you can't worry about, oh man, I'm gonna fuck it up, I'm gonna fuck it up. No, the only thing you're gonna fuck up is your fucking mind with fucking insecurity and panic and all that bullshit, worrying about how you're gonna fuck it up. That's what you're gonna do. So calm the fuck down and paint. God, Jesus Christ, I'm starting to have a fucking panic attack. I'm just doodling 2 more fucking bug arm things, and I'm like, oh, I'm gonna die. I'm gonna fucking have a goddamn seizure up in this bitch. Fucking stroke out on this. I better not. That would suck. That would definitely suck. Breathe deep and slow down. No, I mean, I'm slow. I'm good. I'm not like, I do need to slow down. Hang on a minute. I can feel my blood pumping. I can feel everything kind of going. It's only because I'm afraid that I will fuck up something because I enjoy it, because I like it. I feel good about it. Now that I feel good about it, I feel as though there's something that can be taken away from me with it. That's what I worry about. Failing, when I don't need to worry about that at all. I just need to let it be what it be, But I really do enjoy the overall aesthetics of it. It looks pretty good to my mind, to what I feel. It looks pretty good. I do like it. I'm not sure, like, distance-wise, I'm not sure if I should make these the same length, because I probably should. Just to overall keep a balance to it all. And that way, there we go. And that way it has a better feel to it. I'm going to bring these down, but they're going to be really long. But the length of these may not mean so much. It doesn't mean anything. It doesn't mean anything. None of it means anything. It's just a fucking, it's a thing. It's a thing. It doesn't mean anything. It doesn't mean anything. It's just what it is, man. Just what it is. Just what it is. Just what it is. Just gonna let it be what it is. That's it. Hello, Waffles again. You going to bed?
Fuck no, I need to stay up as late as I possibly can, but you gotta keep me awake and entertained.
Oh, I gotta keep you awake and entertained.
Yep.
Well, you got to
Doesn't
hang on.
include boring ass fucking painting sessions.
Oh, doesn't
So-
include boring ass painting sessions. I'm so fucking, oh. Princess wife, you have to entertain me. Entertain me, husband.
Well, I have to
I know, you gotta get your schedule
stay up all night.
for tomorrow, or for, yeah, I know. Give me a minute. I'm going to finish these arms, and I feel pretty done with this. I feel good about it. I actually like it as it is. I might add some hairs to the legs. Some good old, what's his name? Joe Biden, golden hairs in the sun. I might add some of those here in a minute, and then I just, not really right now. I'll probably add those later if I do. But I'm feeling happy with this one. Like, I don't know where it was coming from. I don't know where it was going. Where did it come from?
Don't you fucking do it.
Where did it go?
Don't you fucking do it.
You were going to throw at me?
I really was.
I know you were.
I
I
was
saw
thinking,
the look in
I
your
was
eye.
thinking, man, that paintbrush looks really stabby.
Because if I finish the lyric, I'm going to get something chunked in my head. You ain't going to hit me. What do I got to worry about? Do it. I'm going to see if you can even hit me in the face.
I know I can.
No, you can't. I want you to blink. Go for it. Hit me in the face.
No, I'm not gonna do that. Not that big of a dick bag.
Oh, really? At least not while the camera's on. I have to send out like little paint little help me's in my art. I'd be like, help me for real. I'm like, somebody help me. Yeah, I'm just kidding, wife. They know that.
Do they, husband?
I don't know. I hope they know that I need help.
You're a dick.
I know. I'm a big old douchebag. Oh, that's outrightish. Well, give me a minute and then we'll go do something. I'll keep you awake. Okay?
Yay.
Yay. Just let me have my almost finished momentarily. Ew, fuck. I fucked that up a little bit, but whatever. I'll fix it. I'm just a regular dick bag. Yeah, I'm not. I'm like super dick bag. Like, double ply. Right, wife?
Most of the time.
Yeah, most of the time. Here's the funny part. We keep saying that we need to make, like, somebody needs to make I've actually had Austin in, California. He's even said, he's like, man, you guys need to get, like, somebody needs to make a sitcom of your life. He's like, dude, people would watch that. My wife and I have said that multiple times. And I keep thinking, like, we're like the odd couple of today. Can a misogynist and a feminazi get married and get along? It's like, do. She's a feminazi. I fucking hate men. He's a misogynist. And he's like, women need to be in the kitchen. But they're married. Wah, wah, wah. It'd be ridiculous. I don't think women should be in the kitchen. I think they should be in the bedroom with a sandwich. No, I'm just kidding. And but I love to make like sexist jokes all the time because it's hilarious. And my wife, being a feminist, is like, "Fuck you, husband. You're a man." And I'm like, "I know." And she's like, "That means you're fucking an asshole." And I'm like, "I know." And it's just funny because I don't care. And that makes me a douchebag.
And I am not a fucking feminazi.
You're a feminist, though.
Yes.
And I make fun of you for being a feminist.
Any self-respecting woman should be a feminist.
I mean, like a legitimate, like, not this like new age crazy feminists. What? You know they're crazy people. They're all crazy people. Yep. Say something. What? What? Hmm? Hmm? Hmm?
I mean, if you're talking about like all the crazy people on Twitter or whatever, then sure.
Yeah, I am. I'm talking about all the crazies. All those crazy fucking feminazis.
Okay, but they're kind of exceptions to
How are they exceptions to the rule? They're like, okay, granted, they're like the loudest, but the loudest are like the fucking rule now. Like, they're crazy. Crazy people. You're part of the crazy movement, but you're like a real kind of feminist. It's like, women should have equal rights, and that's normal. That's like fine. That's like anybody's rights.
So then why the fuck you call me a feminazi?
Because it's funny. And then you have to defend yourself. You don't have to.
No, I don't.
You know, but it's funny because then you're like, I'm not a feminazi, husband. And I'm all, I know. You're all, sing high vagina. Sorry. Sorry, not sorry.
Too far, husband.
Oh, was it? Was that really too
Too
far?
far.
Was it too far? Or was it not far enough?
Too far.
I can go further.
I already said too far.
Okay, I was just
I
saying.
didn't ask you to go further.
I was just offering. I mean, I can. My services can go further. I'm letting you know. My douchebag level is like still low. I'm not even close to over 9,000. So I mean, it can go. We can up the douchebaggery a lot if you want. Yeah. I'm liking this. Almost done. Almost done for the evening. Almost done for this portion. Other than this, I'm really gonna add very little. I'm gonna tweak it a little bit, but I do dig this. I don't know what it's about. I just let creativity happen and do its own thing. But I am digging it. I definitely like what's come from it. It's cool.
Okay, that looks pretty neat.
Oh my God! Okay, that looks pretty neat. Instead of that looks like trash, husband. As soon as you come home.
That one did look like trash. You even know it looked like trash.
She came home. She said, "That looks like trash, husband. What the hell is that?" I was all. She's like, "Quit crying, you little pansy!" And then she like kicked me. I was like, "Ah!" She's like, "I'll give you something to cry about." And then she took away my food for the day, put me back in the hole. It's really sad. I'm just kidding. No, it did look like garbage, and I painted over it. I painted over it so hard.
Yep.
Because yes, it was garbage. Like with a capital fucking garbage. It sucked. I was so mad. That was the one I punched. I just hated it. I hated everything about that one. And
It looked like it should have been a Marilyn Manson album cover.
maybe it was. Maybe it was a Marilyn Manson album cover. When you think about that, maybe I was like, oh, you know, maybe Mr. Manson can.
I'm sure he would have appreciated it.
Oh, I'm sure he wouldn't have. You know. They've been all like, I'm Marilyn Manson. I'll just
That wasn't even funny.
I don't even know. Shut up.
What the fuck you even say?
Man, you know what? Leave me alone. And you know what? I can't stay up all night anyway. I'm going to have to get up with the fucking kids in the morning and shit and get them off to school.
Oh, wow.
Oh, where you? I've been having problems sleeping lately. You know it. It sucks. I don't even know why. And like, you know, I got up today and stuff. Yeah, I got up today and stuff, wife.
Do you want a fucking cookie?
Yeah, I do actually. I do
every
want a
goddamn
cookie.
day.
Would you please get me one of those really good lemon cookies that Kyra has? I don't know where she hid them from me. She hid all her cookies from me, and I don't know where.
Good. You were eating them all.
I know, because they're good. I deserve them all. You just said that. You said I deserve a cookie, and I want that cookie. Why'd you offer me that cookie?
I didn't.
You did. You said you want a cookie. You literally offered me a cookie.
No.
Yes.
I asked if you want one. I did not offer you one.
That was offering a cookie to
No.
me. Yes.
No.
Do you want a cookie? Why would you say that then if you didn't want to give me a cookie?
I mean.
Because you're a terrible person.
No.
That's the kind of person my wife is. Tempting me with fucking cookies and then being like, no, you don't get a cookie. What do you think about that, asshole? It's like, that's what you get for making a feminazi joke. Not funny now, is it? When you don't get that cookie. That's the power vagines have, huh? Vagines have all the cookies. Is that it? Vagines have all the cookies. My wife's like, I don't even know what you're fucking saying anymore. Wife, that's because I don't know what I'm fucking saying anymore, okay?
I've been talking to you fucking much.
I know. What? You talk too much, husband. Shut up. Okay. I'm sorry. But see, anybody who knows us, you know, knows that we're super sarcastic and joke like douchebags to each other constantly. And that's the funny part. So they know it's all a joke. I think I'm going to make a little more spagherts here in a minute. And then good, that's good. And then we'll do some stuffs. We'll play some things. Okay. For just a little bit.
I
Okay. Keep you up a
or
little
watch
bit.
a movie or something.
Fuck that. I'll pass me right out then. You will too. You know it.
Probably.
Yeah. So no movie. No movie for UV. Because that'll be an instant death.
My plan is to stay up until at least 1 to 2 tonight. And then tomorrow I'll stay up till like 3 to 4.
Okay. All right. I'm going to go ahead and put this into his head. Boom, like that. But, well, no, I'll put it in his head too. Fuck it. Just like, boom, like that. All right. Well, what do we think? I digs it. I'm gonna tweak it a little bit more, but for the most part. But could you watch some Godzilla? No, fuck you. That's what you can do. How about that? You can go fuck yourself. This is how I am to my audience, wife. I'm like, fuck you, man. People tune in and watch just so I can berate them and use big words like berate.
I'm surprised you know what that means.
See, my wife just called me stupid without calling me stupid.
No.
I'm surprised you know what that word means, husband. Hoity-toity, big words.
You know I'm fucking right.
Yeah, I know you're fucking right. I actually said it again to make sure that I said it right because you'd tell me if I was wrong. See how that works? Yeah.
Good job.
Thanks. That was all. Yeah. Oh, what do you think about that? Like, berate. And I was all waiting for you to go, that's not what that word means. And I'd be like, damn, okay, now I know what the word means. See? That's how I learn things. Doesn't mean I remember them. But, so yeah, that's what it looks like overall. Not too shabby. I kind of dig it. I'm going to work a little bit more on it. I'm going to highlight the legs and put some, like white, like they're shiny things like that. I'm going to work a little bit more with the whites right here a little bit and just do a little weird thing. But yeah, no, I digs that. I digs what happened. I don't know what happened, but all right, whatever. And sometimes you just need a break. Let that creativity flow. 3 hours of it's fucking. She berated you on knowing the word berate. But as always, thanks the people who did tune in and all the people who did. Looks good, thank you. And all the other people who tuned in but had to go to bed and bail out and that stuff. It is 11 o'clock here. And I know it means it's like 1 o'clock, 9 o'clock California time. Whoever, what? I don't know what it is your time, dude, but totally different. 2 hours different. And but anyway, yeah. Good night, everybody. I'm gonna go to bed. I'm not gonna go to bed. I'm gonna go play video games with my wife or something. Keep her up for a little bit. But yeah, I'm happy with that. Man, what the fuck? Weird. I don't want to punch it. Sometimes it's good just to relax and let it happen. You know? Don't think and find
No,
it.
you can relax. It's weird, huh?
Anyway. Yeah. All right, I'll catch you guys later on the flip.